Hello, welcome to another Monday Madness here with Red 5, pretentious little movie perp, and Dom Tober. We got a good show for you guys tonight. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl trailers. We're going to talk about some news that dropped today, and we're going to even talk about our favorite Disney animated movies. We know which one Dom picked. Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The NC-17 version.
I think that's called 25 cream pie. No.
Damn, you saw it already.
Sorry, perp.
Ew.
Yeah, that's ew. What's been going on with you guys? I haven't seen you guys in weeks. Well, since last week anyway.
Just bagging and boarding some comics.
Ooh.
Busy working.
You got anything you want to show off? I have nothing. I haven't been buying anything. I've been pretty much biding my time.
I haven't bought anything either. Just the stuff I had the last time. A couple of slabs that I showed last week. Hey,
okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything outside my my weekly order.
Yeah, I'll show them again. Just to get some props.
It's up to you. Sure. There you go. Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Of course.
Hey, listen, if we're not getting Boba Fett anytime soon, I might as well just enjoy what I can get. It's still in my my collection. You know, just you got this one. We've seen this one already, so there you go.
I love
nice.
I love this cover. Yeah, that's it. You know.
Cool. Let's get into talking about the Super Bowl. Did you guys actually watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I watched the whole game.
I watched it at work. I was working, so
I was streaming, so I had to rewind it and watch it. And I was just like, it was a good close game. Then San Francisco took the lead. I thought it was over. I really thought it was over.
A lot of people were saying that the first half was like boring, but then half picked up the action. It was a nail biter. It was really good. You know, it's the kind of game you want to sit home, you want to watch. You know, sometimes you get blowouts, it becomes a little boring and stagnant, and people walk away. But this was a close game. You turned away, something happened.
Well, I mean, the Chiefs won by 3 seconds. I mean,
I know.
Literally the last 3 seconds of the game, they.
I was changing to get ready to go home, and I went in the green room. We have a cafeteria in the hotel.
Yeah.
And they had the TV on. I just watched that one thing. As soon as I scored the touchdown, I said, "I'm out." And that was it. I was gone. 3 seconds, man.
How are you, Sticks boy? How are you doing?
Doing good, guys. How are we doing tonight?
Good. It was a good Super Bowl. I really enjoy Usher's performance. A lot of people didn't get who's Usher.
Really?
That was crazy.
How old is Usher?
I saw all of that.
How old is he?
Yeah.
In his 40s?
Like 40, 45.
Yeah, he's
He
45.
knocked me on rollerblades, that son of a bitch. He almost fell.
He did a freaking split. What the
I
fuck?
know.
Rollerblades.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, you see that part when what's his name? Was yelling at his coach. They made a meme out of that shit. Like crazy.
There's a
yeah.
bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah.
Hey, Isaac. Hey, Degrassi. The Chiefs won again. It feels like they are the new Patriots.
Ugh.
Usher, more like Gusher. Leave him alone. Anybody his age would be sweating all the stuff he was doing up there.
Right?
Did you guys see the
in
meme?
Vegas.
Oh yeah. Did you guys see the meme with the Spawn cape and Alicia Keys? They were saying that she had the Spawn cape.
That's funny.
I saw the one with her saying that she looked like Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
They made her Scarlet Witch. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
She looks great for her age, and she's pregnant. I didn't even know that until someone told me today.
Well, she's in her late 40s, right? Almost 50. Excuse
No,
me.
that's probably early 40s, maybe
She's like
30, late
22.
30s,
Late 30s, maybe.
probably late 30s.
Really?
I'd say late 30s.
I don't know. I think she's in the late 40s. I don't know. All right.
He was talking about his wife. Oh, Degrassi. Let's get into the show, guys.
Sure, why not?
Why not? That's what we're here for, I think. I thought this week
43.
instead of doing the she's 43.
43.
Wow.
Oh wow. I thought instead of doing this weekend's box office because it was so abysmal. I think this is the worst box office in Super Bowl history. So here are the top 5 Super Bowl opening weekends. At 31.1, we had Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus' Best of Both Worlds concert tour from 2008. Dear John
Wow.
from 2010 with 30.4. Taken from 2009 with 24.7. Chronicle from 2012, 22. When a Stranger Calls from 2006 with 21.6.
You confused me.
One of those.
What happened, Sticks?
You confused me. I thought they re-released that Hannah Montana.
Nah.
I'm like, what the hell?
No, these are top 5 of all time.
You can watch that on the Disney Channel. Why would anyone shell out money for that crap? Oh, all right. I get it.
Historically, movies do not do well. Super Bowl weekend.
All right.
Hey, DL, how's it going?
Hi and hello, everybody. Sorry, Voltaire.
What?
Howdy.
What?
Ew.
What?
Wow.
Why would you copy that guy?
What's up, D?
I don't know. He's great. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Yes. DC Mall versus Mall returns. Yes. Poor Argyle.
What? Which movie? What?
Who?
This is
What?
confusing. This is just like a shotgun of just movies to DL
Who
with
wants
no
to see that
context.
Yeah. These are like the top 5 Super Bowl opening weekend. Mind you, Hannah Montana
A
holds the
re-release,
weekend.
a re-release, and a re-release, and a re-release.
And a re-release.
Look at
They haven't
that.
re-released. They re-released these?
No, man, this is what I'm saying. It's confusing. What this is the top of all time for Super Bowl
All
weekends.
time
DL.
Super Bowl weekends. They haven't been re-released.
Okay, this is misadvertising because you normally put the box office thing at the top 5. And you tricking me, man. But see, wait, Hannah Montana is like the most highest
Yes.
grossing. Oh wow.
Hannah Montana.
It is. Hannah Montana.
Concert movie.
Very interesting.
These
Hey,
concert movies just sneak up
Jem
on
did
you.
it first. Jem did it
We
first.
need a
Jem.
we need a blockbuster to release
Jem.
Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
Cold
I think
Slither for life.
I think if they filmed the Taylor Swift Kelsey wedding for next year and release it in theaters, it will bang.
Don't give him any ideas.
Oh,
First wedding live streamed across the globe.
Yes.
I just read
Oh,
the whole thing. It says top 5 Super Bowl opening weekends. I didn't read that. Reading's fundamental, ladies and gentlemen. He did not.
It does help.
Yes.
All right, let's get into the first topic of the night. Marvel and DC are reuniting to republish the Amalgam series and other iconic crossovers that have been out of print for a while now.
So does that mean that there's something planned if they're doing that, or is just they want to make money, both of them?
Probably money,
Just
or
make
there's
money.
something.
Make money.
There's something coming. There could be something in the pipe works. It's been a while since they did a DC versus Marvel crossover, and some of these amalgams were cool, like Dark Claw.
Yeah,
was cool, and Spider Boy. Dark Claw is Batman and Wolverine. And
I like
Superboy,
Speed Demon.
Spider-Man.
Speed Demon was good.
It was Flash and Ghost Rider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the Punisher character? You remember?
That was
I think it was Frank Castle, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something like that.
No, it would have to be
Guy Gardner.
Yeah, it
Hot
does.
Garden Punisher.
Oh.
Storm as Wonder Woman.
You know what? I was going back like a few months ago, looking at this covers, and a lot of them were interesting. You know,
Mhm.
it didn't get a lot of credit than what it was. It actually was a pretty cool concept, you know. And who owns the right to access the character that can go through both worlds?
And I think that's Clark Kent, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., you said?
Yeah.
Clark Kent, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Clark Kent, Agent Shield. Yeah, not
That's
Frank Castle.
interesting.
I said Frank Castle, but yeah, Clark Kent.
And Super Captain America.
Super Captain America.
Bulletin bracelets.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange fate.
I want to see that.
Is that Wonder
I thought
Woman and
this-
Storm?
Yes. And Captain America and Superman. And Elektra and I guess Deathstroke?
Looks like it.
Could be. DC owns Access.
I haven't read those in years.
I haven't read these either. I thought this would be like a cool thing to talk about. I have them. Haven't read them in years. Hopefully
Yeah,
they
I
do
got them in
something
a
new
book.
or something like this. I would like to see Lobo Store.
Lobo and Thor.
Yeah, the unfortunate part about these books is not too many of
Laurel.
them are. Not too many of these are really worth anything. Like maybe like this Spider Boy.
Spider Boy went up for a little while.
Yeah,
Spider
but
Boy.
most of them you can get what around $5-8.
Yeah.
And you might even find them in dollar bins. So
Yeah, if you see them, you can pick them up, read them. They're fun reads.
yeah, oh yeah, absolute fun reads.
You know, just don't pick up the Stan Lee does a DC. Ooh, that was bad.
What? Stan Lee does bad with DC? What's going on?
Stan Lee reimagined DC characters in his image, and it was horrible.
Was it?
Yes, Google it, Dia.
I,
Was
gotta,
it?
I must Google this. I don't know why I haven't Googled this already. Like,
Stanley made something bad. What is this mentality?
It's not the first time. Anybody see Stripperella? Come on.
Stripperella?
He's had
Yes.
a couple out there.
Oh my
Pam Anderson.
God.
Pam Anderson and Stan Lee.
Yes,
He's had a
was
couple
horrible.
out there.
that was horrible.
I
All
can't-
right. New Lines, the Conjuring movie series is coming back for one last ride. The Conjuring 4 finds its director with Michael Chaves. I
Okay.
love the Conjuring universe. I don't want it to end.
Well, it's just until the next one comes out.
Yes, yeah, we know. All right, what do you think about this?
Who's Michael Chaves? What has he done?
Michael Chaves has done stuff. No, just kidding.
Stuff. Makes
That's
sense.
the guy that made that movie.
Way to go, Bruce.
He did. Oh my God. He did Billie Eilish's Bury a Friend,
He's done music videos.
The Curse of La Llorona.
La Llorona. Oh, not him again.
Oh, and the Nun. He did the Nun sequel then.
And he did
And
none
he did-
too, and The Devil Made Me Do It.
God,
Yeah.
get him out of here.
Oof.
Did no one else want to do this?
Like seriously, why isn't James Wan coming back to do Conjuring movies? Like he's just done with it now. And
It's
now
ridiculous.
Michael Chase is going to be the David Yates of the Conjuring series now. Like,
You know, I try not to disparage anyone where they come from, directing wise, but
yeah, his track record is not great.
I'm all for giving someone that does short film documentaries chances as directors on known IPs, but he's had 3 chances.
3.
3.
Like, I don't know where's David F. Sandberg? Like, bring him back, please.
How much money did the movies make, though? They might not have been good, but did they make money?
I mean, all of them were profitable, so
Yeah, they
that's
were all
not.
profitable.
That's all that matters.
I guess so, but it's just like
I didn't mind the Nun 2. I didn't mind The Devil Made Me Do It.
The Devil Made Me Do It was okay. It was okay.
The La Llorona.
You're all insane.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
This guy's
I
like
watched
the
it once.
Oliver Megaton of horror films. Do you guys know who that is? Look him up.
No. The Oliver
So-
who?
Megaton. He has the best last name, Megaton.
Megatron?
Default.
Megaton.
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 Oliver, he took over for the Taken franchise.
No.
He did the two sequels.
He did the Transporters movies, some of them. Did
Yeah,
One or two
he
of them?
did the third Transporter movie. Like I was,
Oh.
so he's like does all like the not so well received ones.
He does all the threequels. The third
Yeah,
one
this
is
guy
always
seems
the
to be
worst.
that dude
Hey, Anthony.
in the horror world.
So is this the last Conjuring movie or the last Conjuring universe movie?
It's the last Conjuring movie. There should be other
These actors
Conjuring
must
movies
be
and
dead tired of playing this
Conjuring.
shit.
yeah.
Where's
They're
that Crooked
seeing things.
Man?
They must
Where's
be
the-
bored as hell.
They're seeing things for real now. Every time they turn around, they're hearing like everything, the creaks and the doors making noise.
But have they done anything besides these Conjuring movies, really? That they're known for?
Yeah, that's Ocean Master, bro. You just saw him in Aquaman 2.
No, talk about her.
Oh, she was
Her?
in Godzilla King of the Monsters. That's the last thing I saw her in.
Yeah, he could be my Ocean Master.
She's probably been in a bunch of stuff that we're not recognizing.
Yeah, could be.
She was in
She's
that
a
George
pretty big
Clooney
name.
movie.
Oh, she was in Hawkeye.
Oh, true.
She was Kate Bishop's
Oh.
mother.
Yeah,
Oh, she was great as Kate Bishop's mother.
true.
She was, yeah. I give
Everything
her
was
props
great
for
in Hawkeye.
Stop.
Everything.
No.
It was.
No.
It was
I'm
a
gonna have to-
charming, awesome Christmas show. How dare
that.
thee?
It was a Christmas
How
show.
dare you?
How
how
dare
dare
you? How dare
How
you,
dare
sir?
that freaking show?
That was a charming show, damn it. LARPing
Hawkeye
scene
was
killed
my
it. One of
second-
the best
my
MCU scenes ever.
Hawkeye was my third favorite MCU show, Disney Plus show. He's behind Falcon and Winter Soldier, and number one is always be WandaVision.
Typical choices.
Typical choices.
Yep. Not my Kingpin in that
know-
freaking Hawkeye show.
Oh,
Yo,
stop.
Falcon and Winter Soldier,
No,
That-
they need to stop
could've
messing up
it could have
Kingpin.
been so much better because they changed so much because of COVID. They had to redo a lot of rewrites, a lot of different things, and the original scripts and stuff they had sounded so much better. But it was good. I enjoyed it. You know, it's just they had to change so much.
I just hope with this final Conjuring film that they really put some effort in here. Like I know, all of them are profitable, so it doesn't matter what the quality is,
Mhm.
but just like, this will be the lasting legacy of, the actual Conjuring movies, because the first two were great. James Wan set a standard. Devil Made Me Do It was okay, but it wasn't on the same level as the first two. So if this is going to be the last one, I really hope they actually try to make a good movie this time. Spinoffs, we'll see what happens with that, but just like they really need to get this one right.
We need another Annabelle. Annabelle versus the Nun. That's what we need.
I am so sick of Annabelle, bruh. I'm so sick of it.
Annabelle versus
Where's the
Chucky.
Crooked Man? Where's the Crooked Man, man?
Annabelle versus Chucky. you
Beer
said?
and a beer.
Next up, Christian Bale will star as Frankenstein in Maggie Gyllenhaal's next movie.
Wait,
Maggie
is
Gyllenhaal makes
this
movies.
is this the Del Toro Frankenstein, or is it a different one?
Everyone makes movies.
Everybody makes movies.
Okay.
He's got to shave his head.
So this is different from the Guillermo Del Toro one, right?
I will have to check that. Yeah, because I
It
thought
says
she.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I didn't know there was two competing Frankenstein pictures.
There's always a competing Frankenstein. There's like 4 Frankenstein
Yeah.
movies a year.
Where's Universal's Frankenstein, man?
Oh, Christian Bale to shave his head to play Frankenstein. Oh, let me just bring that up.
He already did it.
Frankenstein and Maggie Gyllenhaal's
with
Warner
gore.
Brothers film.
What are you doing, Universal? You're letting everyone else do Frankenstein
What?
but you. Like, what's going on?
Warner Brothers?
Universal has a secret weapon.
Do they?
Yeah, Bride.
The creature from the Black Lagoon.
Bride of Frankenstein.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
There's a comic coming soon of that.
Nice.
Oh,
They're
this is
making,
a
the women horror flicks. They have the She-Wolf. They're gonna have Bride of Frankenstein.
None of these Frankenstein could have a bride like Bride.
Penelope Cruz is the bride. It's like,
Penelope.
What? That's Universal's thing, though.
huh.
The Bride.
Yeah.
That was added by
Warner
Universal.
Brothers.
Wasn't
Netflix was to produce. Now at Warner's. Huh.
Was there a book called Bride of Frankenstein?
No.
There was a movie.
Yeah, I figured.
Couple.
So I figured that character is owned by Universal.
It should be. It's a derivative of the original, so it should be.
Well, I mean,
I don't know about this. What do you guys think of him playing Frankenstein?
it's an interesting choice. I would see Bale more as, Dr. Frankenstein, but I think Christian Bale could do an interesting take.
Degrassi, what about the Bride? The character of Bride? That's not in Frankenstein. That's a Universal
Universal
character,
doesn't
isn't
own
it? Or am I
Frankenstein.
missing something?
Oh, that's right, because Frankenstein is
yeah, but not the
public domain
Bride.
because of the book, the character.
I want my Dark Universe revived. Gosh darn it.
What about the Bride? Is the Bride a strictly Universal thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm still soured on him after his Love and Thunder performance.
Well, it was weird direction.
That wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
He did what they told him to do. He read the script they gave him.
Who's directing this?
Maggie
Maggie
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put two and two together. I'm so sorry. Maggie Gyllenhaal directs?
That's what I said.
Everybody directs, like Perp said.
Yeah, Dev Patel directs now.
Wow.
Really? I'm trying to book.
You know that dude from Keenan and Peele?
Yeah.
That guy directs. One of them directs.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele, that guy. I heard he's a
That's crazy.
director.
Yeah, I
Dark-
heard that too.
Dark Knight reunion. Look at that.
I'm trying to get Little Movie Perp to direct Kingdom of Nerds. The
I wouldn't
movie.
even know how to direct that.
Oh, what's that movie gonna be about?
I could tell you Dom would be a
It's gonna be back.
character.
It's going. Of course, it's gonna be about drama, betrayal, love, reunions.
Kingdom of Nerds on Ice.
Kingdom of Nerds.
It'll be a mix of battles and interpretive dancing.
Yes.
Springtime for Lucifer.
And I want
We can do that.
I want battle
Get 'em
unicorns.
ice dancing.
Damn it, battle unicorns.
Battle Unicorns.
Yes, the unicorns from Shazam.
I-
Fury
I
of
knew-
the Gods.
Danny DeVito plays Dom Tober.
That's like
Daddy
a contrast.
DeVito.
That'd be sick as hell though to see a unicorn battle.
No, you're gonna get Ryan Gosling to play Dom.
Oh god.
Get Michael B. Jordan to play Dial.
Oh, I'll take that.
There you go.
We get Swenson to play Sticks Boy.
And we'll get Blue from Jurassic World to play Perp.
Oh, true. Next up, Michael B. Jordan will star as twins in Ryan Coogler's 1930s era vampire movie. Double
hell
duty
is
for
this?
the actor.
Coogler's doing vampires now. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
I
set in
have
the
twin
1930s.
vampires. I bet one of them is a vampire and the other one's the Slayer. Oh my god.
That'd be so cool.
Epic.
This sounds very interesting.
I get to be the bad guy and the. Everyone's taking a page off Tilda Swinton. I'm telling you.
I think I don't know if anybody remembers when there was a show called Port Charles on Channel 7,
Yes.
soap
Paul
opera.
St. Paul St.
They had a
Charles.
Port
priest.
Charles, yeah.
There was a vampire in Port Charles,
Mhm.
Oh boy.
and the priest was the vampire because he had
What?
dual personalities. He didn't know he was a vampire.
That's crazy.
Well, that's
See,
like
I
General
love-
Hospital back in the 80s had an alien on the show.
Yep.
Hey, General
yeah.
Hospital had Luke and Laura, Ice Princess.
Marlena was possessed by a demon twice.
See what they should have did was this vampire movie, Jack the Ripper versus vampires.
Jack the Ripper versus vampires. Was he going to save the women then kill him himself?
Yeah, it's
What kind of
crazy.
movie are you talking about?
No, it's crazy.
The
that
vampires
Jack the Ripper-
framed him.
Yes.
Yeah, Jack the Ripper is the killer. The vampires are to save the women, but the vampires are the ones that are getting those Jack the. You gotta go.
I got your old lady right here. Wait. Come and sit on my lap. I'll crochet you something. Douche.
Give it a Yule
I'm all for he's a great actor. He could pull it off. Not many actors can pull off the whole playing two parts as
Only Tilda so far.
You know
And
his
Eddie
best,
Murphy.
and Ezra Miller. Thank you
his
very much.
best performance
Ezra
was
Miller.
Amazing.
His best
And
performance
Adam
was Jake
Sandler.
Fromm's on Saturday Night Live.
Jack and Jill.
Just get the Jake Fromm's guy.
And Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight.
Oh boy.
Oh, I could play twins in my own movie. Lucifer.
Brucifer
And Army Hammer and Social
Robert.
Robert.
Bruce
And
and
Nicolas
Robert.
Cage in adaptation.
No, better yet, Lucifer and Sherman.
And Tilda Swinton forevermore.
The Shermanator.
The Shermanator. I'm all for Ryan Coogler. Hopefully this will be well received. Great actor, great director.
I did have my reservations with, the whole Wakanda Forever situation, but, I'm interested in seeing him doing his, original ideas. And whenever Jordan and Coogler work together, it's magic. So,
Ooh, what is this?
It's also a very nice budget of 80 million. And it's a high concept, so I'm all for that in the cinema.
I
This is
just
great.
hope they get the makeup right, because Hollywood tends to not do black people who have darker skin vampires very well.
Mhm.
They don't do them very well.
are you
Black
saying he
Widow?
looks weird
It's
in
an
Blade?
80. It's going to be an $80 million.
Look what?
budget.
Look that they like their skin is dried out all over.
It's going to be an $80 million budget. I think it's going to look great.
Hopefully,
Well, they had a black vampire in Twilight, didn't they?
yeah, and he
Yeah.
didn't look that good.
What about
You
Blade?
you can't make a pale black vampire.
What about Blackula back in the 70s, man?
Or what about Blade?
What about
Blade.
Eddie Murphy and Vampire in Brooklyn?
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
horrible. Stop.
Come
Moving
on,
on.
you had a guilty pleasure with Eddie Murphy playing a vampire, man. That was a good
I did
movie.
not.
Yes, you
I know
did.
that's so sad, Degrassi.
I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, moving on from Black.
Oh, the bride's a major subplot. Oh, good looking up.
We need to.
Let's talk about the Deadpool trailer from the Super Bowl.
Oh boy.
I, for one, thought it was just meh. It was okay. None of the jokes made me laugh. I didn't see anything that was overly exciting or worthwhile.
You get FOMO.
People say, "Oh, it's just the first teaser." It was like 2 minutes.
You didn't get FOMO.
Show
over
me
Pat
something.
sitting
Show
in
me
the chair?
something. Get me excited over here.
It's
wanna
like
be
they were
loud.
purposely not showing things.
Exactly.
They showed you Pyro. That was it. Pyro and Deadpool
Patch.
and Wolverine.
And Patch, Wolverine Patch. Yeah. The
Yeah.
back-
Yeah. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Brucifer. I was very underwhelmed with this.
I would
teaser.
love for you to get him in here so I could.
Voltaire, would you like to come on the show? I'll send you a link, Voltaire.
And here's the like. Okay, is it interesting to see him interact with the TVA? Sure. Are they like teasing some crazy stuff with the other timelines that he'll mess up? Sure, a tiny bit, but it's just as you said, they didn't. There's no jokes in here that made me like that didn't make me laugh at all. No smirk or nothing. I was just like, huh, okay, yeah, this typical Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
Yeah.
And here's
part with Disney. That was the
I mean,
point.
yeah, that's like probably the funniest thing in that teaser, if anything. But like the one thing that's annoying me though, which I get debates with people about this. We knew from the beginning that Wolverine was in this movie and he was going to be very prominent. Why are you hiding Wolverine?
Exactly.
The next trailer. We got the next trailer.
How many trailers we got to wait to get Wolverine?
Well, they usually have 3 trailers. They usually have the second trailer, then the final trailer.
that
and then-
tree?
Yeah, I'm not even talking about like the
This is the teaser. The trailer better be 4 minutes long.
Like seriously, like I'm not even
Hold on,
talking
hold on.
about like the I know everyone wants to talk about the set photos that we saw of Wolverine in the suit, but I'm not even going with that. Like when Ryan Reynolds first announced this movie was happening, it was with Hugh Jackman. They did 2 videos together showing that they were going to be the main characters. So there's no reason for you to not show Wolverine in the teaser at the very least. Also, there's one little nitpicky thing with this is like a really, really big nitpick, and probably nobody's talking about it, but I was the only one that's just noticed this, and it is driving the crap out of me. You see this logo right here, right? And you see how they're using all caps on Deadpool's logo, right? I'm looking at Wolverine's logo, and it's in all caps except for that N at the very end. Why did they do that? Why? It is driving me nuts. It is not all. It's all caps. Why is the N's lowercase and everything else is uppercase? This is a nitpick, but it just drove me freaking nuts. Whoever designed this logo, I'm like, dude, all caps. Uppercase
It's
N.
going to change. It's going to change every time they show something. It's going to be different. Deadpool and Friends. Deadpool. It's going to have different names. That could be Deadpool Wolverine all the time.
And making
Deadpool
his
Requiem.
Kingdom of Nerds debut is Voltaire. Welcome, buddy.
Hi and hello, everybody. Thank you for having me.
See, you got the real person to do the right.
Feels wrong.
What do you think about it, Red? What you thought of this trailer?
I like it. I mean, it was like you said, there wasn't a lot of really. They didn't show us anything. It was kind of a teaser of a teaser of a teaser, but it was 2 minutes long. So we'll see what they show next. But I like the TVA. I mean, if they're bringing the TVA in, they can pretty much do anything they want in the new phase of Marvel movies.
Yeah. What about you, Sticks? You're muted, Sticks.
You did.
There we go.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it needed to have a lot of jokes in it. There was a couple in there, but I mean, we all know there's going to have some slapstick comedy to it. Deadpool. So, I don't know. I thought it was good.
Voltaire.
I mean, I think it's easier to ask what was so bad about it. I mean, what everybody complains that they show too much in trailers nowadays, and you guys are saying, oh, they didn't have anything or whatever. It looked funny. It looked like it's going to be rated R. It looked like Deadpool that we're used to from 1 and 2, which are excellent films. And let's be honest, it's the first MCU movie I've been pumped about in a long time. Like, it looked exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
He's not wrong.
No, you know how I feel about Deadpool. Everyone knows how I feel about
All you
Deadpool.
comic snobs, yeah.
Comic snobs.
You guys all think Deadpool shows up everywhere and he's whatever. And I get it. That's a different thing. But those first 2 movies are excellent. And honestly, I was really worried they were going to screw this, or they still might, we don't know, screw this movie up. But from all indications from that trailer, it's like they kind of went out of their way to show you, like, this is going to be real Deadpool.
And
You're right.
I don't think anybody's talking about that he is now a meta mutant. He can go through different things. They mentioned that he can travel through different times and different dimensions and different multiverses. So It should be a fun ride. Let's put it this way: the second trailer will have a little bit more, and then the third will look good. Listen, they want to surprise. Look, you know Kevin Feige, him and his damn surprises. You know they try to cover things up. You know it's a lot. Look, they leaked the whole damn thing on online. You know all the things, but is that really what they leaked? I think it was all just to a curve.
You think all the leaks that came about Deadpool 3 were just to throw everyone off and just?
I think so. I think there was maybe some pieces in there that were legit, but I think there was a lot to like sway people thinking that, oh shit, this is the movie, and this is going to be a big surprise. You know, look, Marvel needs a win. They really do. Has to really perform for them to take off.
Regardless of if the movie's good or bad, it's gonna bank
Money.
a lot.
Merchandise, they're gonna market.
I'm not denying that.
I think it's possible to make $1 billion. I think it can.
You know, I heard someone say that Deadpool and Wolverine would make $2 billion, would be the biggest movie ever.
I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna say who that is.
Well, Max
was
said
pegging in the trailer.
Mandalorian.
Max said $3 billion.
He said 3.
Yes.
Dude, it is not going to make more than Avatar. Stop.
But to be fair, he had 3 beers, so he was feeling.
This movie will make close to $1 billion, or maybe a little bit more. But
The only thing that's not even. I was thinking the only thing that's stopping it making $1 billion could be not everyone wants to take their children, because I remember going to the theater to see the first one, and it was a theater full of parents with their young kids.
Yeah.
And you know the scene in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
People ushered their children out of that movie.
Yeah, this is why you have to do your research before you take your kids.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
You know, it's just there's a lot of kids that like Deadpool. A lot of kids know Deadpool from the comics, and
well, Deadpool's not getting pegged in the comics on every other page.
I know, but the
Getting
comics
ripped in half.
Every third page.
Yeah.
exactly.
Every third page.
But
Yeah.
you know, look, at the end of the day, he's the most likable character, recognizable character in Marvel. So,
Dude, the fact that Joker made $1 billion, but the Deadpool movies have not yet, is making me mad. This really needs to make $1 billion for me, please. Don't let Joker be the only rated R film to make $1 billion.
do you think?
Unless it gets like abysmal reviews.
Yeah.
Do you think that this
By the
movie,
way,
once it comes to Disney,
Bruce,
Right?
for you,
What, Dom?
that's what I thought.
what happened?
I'm sorry. Little movie pro. What do you think?
I thought it was an absolutely terrible trailer or teaser. I go look at my reaction. I did not laugh once. In fact, I was very surprised at how unfunny it was. I think this was rushed. Like they're in production. This felt very rushed and put together. It has its moments. I think the coolest part is when he reloads the gun. That's it. That's all I got from this.
I got
Other than
very
that,
Zack
I
Snyder
was
when
happy.
that slow motion.
Even that shadow shot with the claws come out, I was like, it was a little cringe to me. To be honest.
Cringe.
Yeah, straight up.
Is it you don't like the pegging jokes? You thought that was a little bit above?
It was just
it's
so,
lowbrow
it's so
for you?
obvious.
The
It's
way
so
it was-
it's just such an obvious joke from the first movie.
Yeah,
But
the
And,
way
they
it was
want
and then
to
he
let
looks at the
people
camera
know.
and says Disney, and I'm like, nah, it's just not for me. It
the
just
way it
wasn't.
was
It
shot,
just
the
wasn't
way
for
it
me.
was cut, like it was, as you said, like that felt rushed. Just
That
like,
felt rushed as hell. And then I'm really upset with the internet of like absolutely spoiling, like, because we see that desert scene, so it's like I don't care. It's like I've seen that already.
Mhm.
It's like you got to show me, you got to wow me, you got to dazzle me. What else
like,
you got?
It's like we already know Wolverine is in this movie. Why
Yeah.
are you hiding Wolverine?
And that shot just not enough. The shadow thing, I thought it was.
Do you think that this was already
amateur to me? Whatever.
cut for the trailer already, way before, when they were doing like the touch-ups on it, that this was already put in the bag, that this was going to be the trailer?
Like they had this trailer before the strikes happened.
Yeah, Yeah.
Maybe.
And that's why it looked a little cheesy. Maybe the second one will get a lot.
I think the trailer, the second trailer, like, make no mistake, I am judging 100% the trailer. Okay, this is all I'm talking about. I think the movie could still be good. I think the next trailer is definitely going to bring it, and that's the one where it's like, okay, now Perp, what do you think? And it's like, for sure they're going to bring the effects. They're going to bring the big boys. That's still in production. It's still in production. This movie's still in freaking production.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what it felt like. Like I was watching like the dailies done in a highlight reel in a way. Like, I don't know.
Thing is, though, I mean, yeah, the strike and whatever, but they've had plenty of times since the strike. If they wanted to make any changes to this, they could have.
But I think they didn't want to.
What was like the biggest effect shot? Was it the one with that satellite dude with the Doctor Doom henchman dude? Like, what was the biggest effect shot? I can't even think of.
It was either that or the Deadpool with the guns.
Yeah,
the gun.
Yeah, it's just it felt so.
When they pulled Deadpool through the door in the beginning.
Maybe.
I just got this from Sticks Boy. What is this, Sticks?
So this is the cowl reveal for Wolverine.
Don't
down
for the movie
Argentina.
Yeah,
Argentina
Don't
con.
spoil it. Oh.
Yeah,
that's not a spoiler.
That's not a spoiler. We know what it
looks
looks like. It's just real shiny. It's just a shiny.
I just feel like I was also underwhelmed because I see everything on friggin' Twitter, and I was like, oh, it would have been nice to see these stuff in the teaser.
It's a lot shinier than his costume looked in those photos, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix with post production. You know, I'm not saying the movie's not going to be good. I'm not saying that.
I'm still excited.
Yeah, there's no way this is. It just felt so minimal.
You know what?
It's
Look,
like nothing.
you know, I understand the underwhelming part aspect, but look, we have to look at it this way. We're getting friggin' Deadpool in the MCU. Wolverine is coming back. It's a lot to look forward to.
Dude, you know what's the most Deadpool thing is that it's all an act, and they just showed him the MCU movies because that's what it looked like. They were just showing him sines from the movies. That's what it's going to be. This is going to be Blu-rays. That's going to be the twist.
No,
he's not really in the MCU. Those are just the movies on Blu-ray on 4K.
Well, isn't Morbius supposed to be in this too? You know, he's supposed to be. They said that he's in this. You know,
what?
Morbius? No, that's Sony.
I mean, Mobius?
Mobius from TVA.
Oh, Mobius.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why didn't we see Mobius?
They got that new guy. That
well, he's the paradox, and everybody has a different
paradox.
A paradox. So you probably see him down the road. Like they're going to be like the new Shield. Think about it. I think if you think about it, Deadpool is going to be working for the TVA, and that's how you're going to get Deadpool all over the place down the road.
So we're going to do what Loki was doing.
We're going to be stuck with the TVA until the multiverse is over. The multiverse.
I am so done with the TVA, man.
That's what I mean. That's how they can bring Iron Man back. That's how they can bring Captain America back.
For one last hurrah in Secret Wars.
Right. Do you feel the general audience, you not like people that are looking at everything through the Twitter and like every shoot, every picture? Do you think general audiences see that? Never mind, I forgot what I was going to ask.
See that and get confused about what's going on in the MCU?
No, that they think that in this movie they're going to see Robert Downey Jr. and Captain, like oh my God, that they're teasing that they're actually going to meet up with Iron Man and. Because now there's even Twitter rumors like, look, he's in the battle of Age of Ultron.
Yes, that's what they were.
So with that in mind, will the general audience be fooled into thinking Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and all the other guys are going to show up?
I'm sure the casuals will think that.
Yeah, that may very well be the way they fool you by saying, well, here's some video of them. They probably won't show up, and then they show up.
Get Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
Maybe they
Isn't there already strong rumors that Chris Evans is coming back in some capacity?
He might be in this.
There have been some rumors.
He was in freaking Free Guy. They could get him again.
Yeah.
Nobody's really talking about the elephant in the room. Damn Secret Wars cover that was there, the Easter egg.
We're getting there.
Doom on the cover.
That's ridiculous.
There
was issue 5 of Secret. Was it 3 or 5?
God Doom on the cover.
5.
Can you pull that up, Red, for me? If
And
you
it's
can.
now it's now a
It was a
$40
dollar bin book. You'll find it in comic
Now it's
stores for
$40,
$1, maybe
$50.
$2. Now it's selling for $40 to $50 because it was in the trailer.
Mm.
Nerds are stupid.
Domspiracy.
No, they showed it, so
I have.
maybe we're getting Dr. Doom soon. Who knows? I don't know. Easter egg. Can you please get another picture?
That's
I'm
a
gonna
great.
change-
I was about to say I love that picture.
Everybody loves that picture.
All right, I'll leave it then. I don't know.
Jeez.
It looks like I'm thinking just like
Please hit the like button for the stream for Domspiracies.
Yes.
And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please hit subscribe. I am 55 away from 1K.
nice.
And this is the cover
That's the
that
cover.
was in the trailer, in the sand. Or
With
wherever.
Doom.
Yeah.
That is definitely a shout out to Doom.
Yes.
Doom is coming.
Well, he is eventually.
Well, this
gonna
issue,
come.
this issue is the first appearance of a character called Night Machine, who is an alternate reality version of Nikola Tesla. So everybody's like, "Oh, there's a
What?
first appearance." So they're hinting at what's going to be in the
What?
Secret Wars movie, but I think it's the dumbest spec. And all these people that are spending $50 on this cover, I feel so sorry for them.
Spec is when you go out and buy every copy of this and try to sell it. That's
Yeah,
what
if you
spec
have
is.
them and you're
If you
selling
don't
them, then hey, good for
Yeah.
you. But if you're buying this,
Yeah. Now, yeah, you missed the boat if you're buying it
I
now.
have this, I know, yeah. I have this comic somewhere in one of my boxes. Just one
Yeah,
copy.
sure, I do too.
Yeah, make this your next giveaway, Bruce. For that's a good idea.
Jeez, I am not digging in my boxes for this. I should have did it the other day, but I'm not. Let's see, where is it? Here is the shot from the teaser trailer. If you see it on the left side, it's laying right there next.
And someone blew that up and they found that was the cover. I love
Yep.
how the Easter eggs.
Yes, Deadpool. This is what people do. They go through these trailers frame by frame looking for Easter eggs.
If you
It's
notice,
true, they do.
Especially for Deadpool.
What
if you
the?
notice, the shot was different.
Any of these comic book movies,
When he
really.
flew and Wolverine was hanging over. When he flew out of the thing, when the TVA knocked him through the thing and he was like knocked out,
Oh,
the
no, let me
ground
try.
area was
That
different.
looks like some. That looks like some logs. Like what? What?
Mhm.
You see it?
Some
Oh,
log.
oh, now I see. Okay, okay.
Somebody really blew it up. I saw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking for it.
Looking for what?
It's a secret.
But I've seen a lot of people specking also because, like, oh, Emperor Doom is coming. That's not Emperor Doom's first appearance.
No.
And why would you put Emperor Doom in the first appearance?
it's God Doom. God Doom.
God Doom?
God Doom. Yeah.
I thought it was
Again.
Emperor Doom.
Again, why would they put that in his first appearance?
They're two different characters.
It's a variant.
I think Emperor Doom is from the X universe.
Disney literally gave Ryan Reynolds the key to bring in whoever he wants with the TVA. Like, doesn't matter his version.
Well,
Like-
it's the turkey. It's the turkey.
Like literally,
And to be
Tom
fair,
Cruise
and-
could show up as Mr. Fantastic. Like,
And to be fair, I'm a DC guy. Don't listen to me when it comes to Marvel stuff.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Mm.
But anybody want to speak up on this before we move on to the next?
Change
Oh,
that
speak-
freaking N, man. Make it uppercase N.
You know why I can't wait till they change it. They change it. I'm gonna think about you, man. I'm gonna shout out to you. Hopefully they change it.
I
make
hope
it funny.
You know.
Yeah, so I actually think, look, so this is gonna be the rated R version. They have a rated R version. I guess when it does show on Disney Plus, they'll have the
Mhm.
rated R one for the mature audiences, and they'll make it PG-13.
No, I
the
have to
kids.
do that.
Why? You don't think they're gonna
They
do it?
didn't, they didn't do that for the Netflix shows.
That's different from the Netflix shows.
Yeah.
This is the movie. This is Disney never made the Netflix shows. That's why.
And in case anyone doesn't know, for the international trailer of this, they took out pegging and changed it to rated R Disney.
Pegging is too much outside of the U.S.
Yeah. There's only
it's
two places you get pegged: the United States and Canada.
Anywhere else.
Definitely not China.
It's like we do
No.
not.
They're not
There's
into
no
it over
pegging
there.
in the Middle East. No.
Can you get pegged in Guam?
Probably for the right amount of money, I would imagine.
But you get pegged in Bangkok.
Yeah, for sure. That's like as soon as you get off the airplane, you're getting pegged.
You
Whether
definitely
want-
got to pay for it there.
We do not peg in Soviet Russia.
They don't hand out peanuts; they hand out pegging. And
Ah,
Why? Why?
another rumor came out of this trailer.
You should be pegged in the face.
Patch will be played by a different actor
That'd be
and will
weak.
not be played by Hugh Jackman.
That'd be
It's gonna be Deadpool.
That looks like Hugh Jackman from Profile from Behind, as silly
It's
as
gonna
that
be
sounds.
Deadpool.
No, it's
Deadpool with a wig.
Yes.
A wig and an
Dog
eye.
pool.
Taron Egerton.
Yes, I was thinking that.
What about the other?
Or what's his name? Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Daniel Radcliffe.
the way that
I would take
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
the way that patch is sitting is very stiff. Like I don't know. It seems like it's a set
I think
for
it's just
show.
a stand-in for the.
It's funny.
Did you see the scene with
It's
the,
AI.
the two
Like,
Uzis?
don't mess up.
The scene with the two Uzis? They're saying
Pretty
that's
slow.
Lady Deadpool.
Borat.
Lady Deadpool.
So the scene where you see the two Uzis in the hand shooting is saying that could be Lady Deadpool
What?
Oh, man.
Why?
Why?
because she has Uzis. I don't know. It's Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
as
this
Lady
is
Deadpool.
this is
Oh, what do they
Spider-Man.
call it in New York?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
She's got Uzis.
Taylor Swift as Lady Deadpool.
This is
I
Spider-Man.
was
No Way
hoping they
Home
would
all
show
over.
Dogpool.
Dog pool. Oh, that
Wait
ugly
for the
dog.
trailer.
They
They got to
show it.
CGI that thing.
You know
That
what?
dog.
Maybe we'll
They
get
got to
Jeff.
CGI the stunts for that thing.
I actually
Jeff
think
the Land Shark.
a lot of friggin' smoke and mirrors. I think they lied about a lot of the stuff that's in it just to get people because people like nosy as all hell trying to figure out this. I think they got a lot of people.
You
Yeah.
think they're faking people out with the?
Yeah, they swerved them the
Yeah.
wrong way. Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, everything you saw in that teaser, none of that was filmed by Sean Levy.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
For anybody that doesn't know, here is Lady Deadpool.
Yeah.
So she
Taylor
has
Swift.
guns. There's another gun too. So
It's like Deadpool don't use Uzis.
I don't know.
He
It's funny.
pegs with Uzis.
Yo, would it be funny? He has a strap on with the Uzis. Would Disney do that?
Yeah, I think there might be a
So,
limit. It's like, okay, wait a minute, dude. We can.
We let you have one pegging joke. That's it.
That's-
Please stop. This could be Deadpool in a wig. Could be Egerton. It could be
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. Any other
Who's the bad guy from Mission Impossible 2 that lost the job of Wolverine?
Oh, that guy.
Dougray Scott, I think, or something.
Or,
It's
no,
'cause
do Gray Scott.
It's because Sandra Nova,
It's that guy.
All right.
Mission Impossible.
Zach
2 bad guy.
Efron,
Could be Zach
Could be
Efron.
Tom
Zac
Cruise.
Efron.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, it's not Kevin Hart.
Well, it could be Danny DeVito.
If that was Kevin Hart,
Hey,
his,
I'm
people-
It-
his head would be like near the edge of the chair.
Be a lot shorter.
Oh, jeez. AOA, I'm not highlighting that. Stop.
Oh,
Next up, let's
take his name in vain.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
We'll start with Perp this time. What'd you think of this trailer?
I thought it was a very good trailer. I thought it had a lot of cool imagery that I dug. The beach stuff with the ships. The effects looked pretty good. Sure. I'm not into this series at all, to be honest, but this one looked good.
Red?
Yeah, same. Like I said before, I've only seen, I think, the first movie in this series. But yeah, it looked fun. It looked really good.
Nice. Voltaire.
Again, I'm another one who's not super into the series, but the trailer was really good because it was interesting. I really like that part where they're looking at the evolution stuff when they're reading the Curious George. Like, that's the stuff I want to see them explore, is how the apes handle like this other world where, you know what I mean? They're not dominant.
Yeah.
I want to say, I thought the trailer was fantastic. I love these movies, and the CGI, the CGI on the apes was just amazing. It's even when the first one came out, it was amazing. I just don't understand how other franchises can't do CGI like this. Why?
Isn't this wasn't James Franco in the first one, or one of the Francos, or
Yeah, he was,
James
yeah,
Franco.
James
Yeah.
was the first one.
He's kind of in the second
Okay.
one as well.
And what's
Yeah.
his face? What's his name? Third Rock from the Sun. What's his name?
John Lithgow.
There's another.
oh,
Dom,
this-
did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, I saw the when I was working, I actually caught the trailer in between. I didn't catch the whole trailer, but I did watch it, and it looked really good. You know, I do like the Planet of the Apes movies. You know, they're definitely they're fun and a lot of action, a lot of and the CGI definitely is really good in this trailer. You know, and
Yeah.
wait, it's like 32. Was it 32 years? Was it 30?
300 years.
300
300
years.
years.
300 years.
300
Yeah.
years. So
Sticks, did you see the trailer?
I'm watching it now.
Okay, Diao, go ahead. What'd you think?
Dude, this was the best trailer of the Super Bowl. This is I am so excited to see this movie. The Super Bowl teaser and the actual trailer, they both were fantastic. Like you said, it is amazing how great the effects are on the apes. They look like actual apes walking around, riding on horses and talking. It's really freaky. And now in this, like they're full on talking in sentences now. They're not even using sign language anymore. They're actually speaking. So it's going to take me a minute to just adjust to that, being like, these apes are full on talking to each other. Like, what's going on? But yeah, it's like the modern apes trilogy, Rise, Dawn, and War. I think all three of them are fantastic. One of the best trilogies I've seen, and I am very excited to see where they go with this, because they're going to make another trilogy out of this. But yeah, I'm liking that we're getting into new territory with it, seeing how the apes evolve more and how the humans start to devolve, and the battle between different clans, and specifically that ape king. He looks really menacing.
He looks kick-ass.
Proximus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah, jazz for this movie, man.
yeah.
So there was as they always saying in this chat, there was a strong implication that they're going to have some kind of a love story here, right?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Yeah.
No!
Interspecies erotica. That's what it's called now. It was called something else in the 90s.
it already happened already.
Let's not do that. Let's not
No.
do that.
No,
Okay?
we're not gonna,
Let's not do that.
I doubt they go that way.
He just had sympathy for the humans. There's no
Yeah, Westball, please don't do that. Please don't.
The monkey and the hawk that get it on in the movie.
We
I
need
will say
wings.
this trailer did make me want to go and see the other movies now, like really badly. So I thought it was a
Right.
great trailer.
I will say, it's just weird to see one intelligent human left out of a whole. Look, I guess they call them tribes or whatever they're calling the humans, and it's funny to see the apes training. What was that? A hawk he had?
Yeah.
It's right there on the cover.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
We got an eagle coming to them. I'm like, oh, okay. Wow.
they're falconers. Why? Humans are falconers. Why couldn't the apes be falconers?
I was expecting one of them to like, oh, look at this, the Apple Vision Pro. What's this? Go on, that would have been funny. He's riding a horse and using the Apple Vision Pro.
I was saying they're so evolved at this point. You just like you expect
My
them-
God, Mama. Top song of the album, Jungle Fever.
That would be an interesting direction. I don't think they're going to do it though.
No, they can't.
No Jungle Fever song. I don't think would have been in the trailer if they were going to do it.
You
Oh,
know,
God.
Shock the monkey.
but
I'm just kidding.
It just clicked to me. I'm like, oh my God.
if you think back to the original King Kong, that's the only reason he grabbed her, because he was attracted to her.
He was
Right.
indeed.
Yeah.
You know, he was touching her with his big finger.
Yeah.
All right, careful.
Let's move on from this.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
Twisters. What'd you think of it? We'll start with you, DL, this time.
It looked all right. I am not a big fan of the original Twister movie. And I was shocked that they were making a sequel to this, but who's that lead guy? He was in Top Gun Maverick.
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton. I didn't know he was in
Bill
this
Paxton?
movie. And that one guy from
No.
Rise.
Bill Paxton died.
He died.
Or I mean, you know, the lead guy with the you know who people know who it is.
I thought Corn Sweat was the lead in Twisters.
Did they say he was the lead?
Is he the lead, or he's in the movie?
Or he was just in the movie, which I don't remember seeing him in the trailer at all. But
Oh,
anyway,
I know. Who you are. I'm sorry.
Glenn Powell.
I was talking about the
Glenn
original
Powell.
Twister.
Thank you. So
Yep.
but yeah, I didn't know he was in this. He looks pretty good. The Twister effects look like the Twister effects. I mean, I just not too much to say. This feels a lot like you guys remember Into the Storm that came out a few years ago? It feels a lot like that.
That was found footage.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just indifferent about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not. I mean, the trailer's all right. I'm just like meh about it. Let's see.
What about you, Perp? What you think of Twisters?
Man, okay. Hate to be a Debbie Downer, but if you go to my channel and you actually see my reactions to all these, I was not happy. All right. So I think that everyone knows the most famous scenes from Twister are kind of like the really funny, awesome, bombastic, really out there, over the top, cows, all this stuff. You know, this seems like it's going for a more gritty route, but at the same time, I see some of the character actions and they seem like they're hamming it up. And even some of the dialogue, it's like, I think the plot is they're trying to destroy a tornado, which I don't know. I hope they try to blow it up.
They're trying to destroy a
I don't know. Right? Didn't she say that? Like, with this, we can destroy a tornado or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I assume they're going to try to blow it up, which would be awesome.
Because that's how nature works.
Into like a fire tornado or something.
You know, if they actually find a way to blow up a tornado, we can have the TVA take them and travel back in time to Man of Steel and save Pa Kent.
Yeah.
Facts.
And essentially that's what I'm asking for, is a little bit of that over the topness. I didn't get any of that with the tornado destruction. You know, we saw like a windmill fall twice. It's like, okay, come on guys, let's step it up a little bit.
They have two Twisters now. It's not just one.
Ooh,
so
yeah, they should have called it twin sister Twisters or something like that. That is awesome.
Oh.
Twisted Sisters.
Twisters.
Sister Twisters.
I'll just wait for the Pornhub version.
Needs
Titty
more. I'm
Twisters.
gonna need more twist in my Twister, is what I'm asking for. Okay,
Sticks.
especially for that. But again, this is a teaser. The next trailer could absolutely bring it.
Voltaire, what you think?
So I'm a sucker. I like disaster films. I think that
Me too.
these are the kinds of films where modern day CGI really shines and it does well. The trailer didn't impress me though. You know, I'm gonna still watch the movie, and this is the kind of movie that in the theaters would probably, you know, benefit you seeing it on as big a screen as possible. The trailers seem kind of like, I don't know. kind of like
you
what
got to
people
pick a
said.
lane. You can't be going middle, like between this gritty and then bombastic thing with like the acting and all this. Like it seems very, I don't know.
Right. And yeah. And, I guess that they can't just show them running and driving away from tornadoes the whole time, which they did a lot of as it was,
That's what people want to see.
But then
That's
also,
what people
like
want
the
to see.
original Twister did play, like it tried to be a horror film. Like it was trying to be like, oh, this is scary. Like it did it like, it was dirty. It was like, it was grimy too. It even gave a shout out. Like it literally like gave a shout out to The Shining. It was trying to be a horror film. I didn't get any of that.
Did it really though? Like outside
I
of
think
that
so.
opening sequence in the first movie, that was probably the scariest sequence of the entire movie. Everything else after that, I was just like, okay.
No, but like but that's what I'm saying. It went like a little bombastic because again in that theater scene, they went inside this garage and then all the rims started going everywhere and cutting people up. Like it was kind of treating it like a horror film, in my opinion. Like a lot of scenes.
But I'm with you. If they
There was
were
like a suspense to it. Yeah.
Yeah, they should like lean more into the horror like aspect and like
Yeah.
you're describing. That would actually make it
Or
more
just
exciting.
stupidity. Like just go.
Either just be really stupid or really scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Red, what'd you think of it?
The twisters were twisting. I mean,
Great answer.
No, I'm actually I'm not interested in seeing it. I love the original, and that's it. The original was good with Bill Paxton, and this I couldn't care less.
Sticks.
I'm not going to see this. They didn't entice me to want to go see the movie. So
Damn.
I really enjoyed the first. Go ahead, Red.
I was just I'll wait till it's on Max.
I really enjoyed the first one, partly because of Bill Paxton.
Yeah, that's probably the best part.
Helen Hunt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot she was in it.
I liked a lot of the Twisters. I thought the Twister scenes were good. I don't know. That's just me. I thought it had like this really cool rainy atmosphere too. The whole thing.
Twister. It made me not ever want to live in the Midwest ever.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of underrated.
So
It's
wait,
just like yeah, I think the Twister scenes are really good. I just think it gets bogged down by the sort of that relationship drama crap.
Oh yeah, I didn't care about that at all. Like, why are we doing
Like
that?
Bill Paxton completely like leaves that lady dry, dude. Like they were getting married. He just completely leaves her for Helen Hunt. It was like, whoa.
I've done that myself. Left and right. Full intentionally.
Yeah, but you know what? That could be a positive to the movie. It's like this is a real human like character, and he's not like a good guy, but he's just obsessed with twisters. That could be interesting within itself. They didn't really explore.
I agree. I agree with the chat. Philip Seymour Hoffman was great in Twister.
Yep.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah,
And
it had a really
Anthony-
good cast, ensemble cast in general. I would say.
And Anthony Beltray, a friend of the channel, says the trailer was just okay. And Lord of Brooklyn, BK, says a disaster movie is any film DL and Perp promote. Wow. Strong 8 from Brooklyn tonight.
That's amazing.
First, he doesn't like interspecies movies. Now he hates them.
Oh yeah,
Shots
Lord of
fired.
Brooklyn, that our number one hater out there. BK for life, Burger King for life. Hope you're doing well.
Burger King.
Burger King for
British Knights.
So wait, is this a Universal movie or a WB movie? Because I saw both of the logos.
Yes.
Co-production, yes.
Correct.
Deadpool's in this too.
Deadpool's in this.
Is this a Peacock release or a Max release? Who knows?
All right. It's Universal Pictures has distribution rights in North America, and Warner Brothers has international rights distribution.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Did you get the Shogun trailer?
Oh, there's a good trailer.
The Shogun trailer.
That Shogun show on Hulu, FX or whatever. That thing.
FX.
That was
Is that
my
a
favorite
remake?
trailer. That was my favorite trailer. Of the
It is
night.
a remake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know someone we know was looking for the original Shogun movies on DVD or whatever. Ooh, what's
they're
that?
movies?
Now this is the box set of the VHS tapes.
Oh, base.
Oh,
That looks beautiful.
Holding a
Oof,
fast
can you open
cake.
up?
Oh.
What?
Open
Yeah,
that.
That looks.
I'll open it
What?
for you.
He's out here pulling a high grade collector's edition stuff, and
If I can get it.
me and
How did you
Mad
just
Max.
have that under your desk?
I got ready to pull out.
He's been waiting for this moment for
Yeah,
years.
Finally, I get to pull it out.
you have to break the glass and pull it out.
The six never pulls out, so
Yeah, well, I try not to.
Oh my gosh.
God
that's
damn.
sweet.
That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous,
Wow.
sir.
Where'd you pick that
Absolutely.
up?
And I'm really
I got
looking
this on
forward to
eBay
that.
quite a few years ago.
God, I love those
Yeah.
books when I was young.
Max, you need to get it. You need to.
Yeah,
That
those
looks
books. You know,
amazing.
all of his books. James Cleve. I don't know if you've ever read.
That'll
any
get
of the other
Max
ones,
back
but-
into the.
I've read them all, man. Taipan is one of my favorite books of all time.
We
That-
lost
you know
Max.
what? I didn't know that one had a movie made of it, and I have to watch that.
The movie is not great.
The movie's
will
not
say
good.
this.
I'll watch it anyway.
Mad Max, when you watch this on the replay, because we know you're sleeping, step up your VHS collecting game because sticks just put you to
Yes.
shame.
Yeah, this one's a nice one.
One punch.
Okay.
With
Well, here's the,
one punch.
One punch sticks, man.
Yeah.
There's the spine of it too. So
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Can you show
nice.
the other side? It snaps and clips.
yeah, it's got a little snap.
So cool.
Ooh, it's fancy.
Oh,
Shiny.
I like that so
Yeah.
much. That is freaking awesome. Please hit the like button if you like Sticks collection.
Yes.
And you like Sticks not pulling out.
It's very popular.
Oh, welcome. Hey, Vince. Welcome. Hey, Shohiba. Next up for the trailers, A Quiet Place, Day One. Red, what'd you think of this?
Yeah, this looked fantastic. I recently just saw the first Quiet Place, so I'm
wow.
really into this. Yeah, I'm really digging this.
Gotta love New York City getting destroyed again.
Oh yeah, you can't
Gotta love
can't go wrong with that.
It's all those lights that New York City has. It's too bright.
I know, right?
Hey, that's only like one block. It lights
You know
up the
what?
whole city.
I'm willing for this to happen if they get rid of the homeless people in freaking New York City.
I love it.
They'll send them all to your house.
I don't know. Man. Oh god.
We at Kingdom of Nerds do not support the eradication of the homeless. They are people too.
And that's one to grow on.
Just relocate, not eradicate.
We're not talking eradication.
Eradication.
We're not even talking.
We're
genocide.
talking about Dom here. Come on.
Oh boy.
You see his grin over there? Come on. He's like blushing. It's like a blushing bride on her wedding night.
Dom will just move him to Australia or something.
What'd
Well,
you
you know
think of
what's
it?
All kidding aside, there was an idea to have at a Hobo Island, moving to an
Mhm.
island called Hobo Island. There's a
Mhm.
place in Hawaii, Hobo Island.
I have an idea for an island for pedophiles when you catch them. Call it Pedif Isle. And I have an idea for a movie where a bunch of Boy Scouts are flying over pedophile and plane crashes and they got to get out of there safely.
Wow.
There you go.
Is this owned by the Vatican?
I'm discussing with various studios, when I make but nothing's
Uncalled
happened yet.
They have that copy of the movie in the Vatican in glass. It says break glass when needed.
Right.
The bride is blushing because she fought it.
What is
Perfect.
going
Fail
on?
to respect my authority. You have no authority here, BK.
No,
Perp,
I
what you think
respect
of it? All Perps reactions, you can check his channel. Check on his channel. AOA will post everyone's links. But give us a broad general idea of what you thought about this, Perp.
Of A Quiet Place.
With this
Day
trailer.
one.
Day one.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. Day one. Ish.
Okay. So, I want this movie to take place all outside in the middle of the city. If they go inside a freaking apartment building and have talking scenes inside rooms and all this shit, I'm gonna have a fit. So far, I'm good. I'm good. We're looking good. So I will say this is okay. This is good. They better be in the streets running a lot.
You
That's
know
all
they're
I'm
going to
saying.
be in
Okay.
buildings talking quiet.
Yeah, I don't need them inside. No interiors.
know it's
Perp
gonna
is a
happen.
lack of interiors when it comes to apocalyptic things. Okay, that's what
This
I'm all
is the
about.
trailer of the 2024 election. You had the pandemic,
Oh damn!
and this is just
Oh, damn.
Yo, I was taking bets if they were going to show the Civil War trailer in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would have been amazing.
Oh boy, that would have been crazy.
What do you think about it on Sticks?
This might actually get me to watch the previous movies,
Mm-hmm.
being a prequel. So, 'cause I haven't watched the other ones, so
That's good.
They're good.
this might get me to watch the other ones. I'll see how many. I don't know how many of these they plan on doing, like day 2, day 3, day
Until
22,
Until the money dries
day
out.
976.
Until
One
the-
day, 1 year later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you
They'll
think?
make
What
a movie
about
down
you,
the road.
DL?
I'll make a movie down the road with the aliens sitting there smoking cigarettes, going, "Remember when?"
Yeah.
we were
Remember that
I
first
don't
day?
know. I don't know. New Yorkers, to get New Yorkers to shut up. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that's
Everybody's dead.
exactly. Like, how is everybody going to shut up? Nobody's going to shut up.
Exactly. You'll get some dude yelling in the middle of the corner, "Yo, Ezekiel, shut the fuck up!"
Get down in the sewer.
Where the fuck is my ride share? My food is 30 minutes late. I don't care if there's an alien invasion. You know who I am?
When I go on the train in the morning to go to work, I want quiet. All you hear is people yelling, the homeless people, disturb guys in the train. So basically, nobody can survive because they can't shut up.
Wait, the people that are yelling is you. What are you
Not
talking
me.
about?
Well, I want to
You're
yell.
yelling
people
at the
to shut up.
homeless people.
I'm yelling at the people to shut up because they're annoying.
You're contributing to the noise.
Don's ready to drop kick him off the.
Oh my god, on the platform.
Yeah.
See the freaking tracks.
Hey, Blue Jay, welcome. Let the brother speak his mind.
Oh, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm excited to see this. I like that we're in a different environment than the first two. It's in a big city. A lot of the first two were like in a small town, so different environment. I like it. It feels more like more straight up like an alien invasion. It's giving like Cloverfield vibes, which I'm definitely digging that. Though one thing that is still confusing me a little bit is the title, because is this really a prequel, or does this take place in the same day as the flashback in the second movie? And it's just, is this more like a spin-off anthology, or is it actually, does this take place before the events of the first two movies? Don't know. It seems a little misleading. We got to see how it works in the context of the movie, but I'm very excited. Lupita and Jimon Hansu, I'm ready.
Yes.
Hey,
me-
hey,
Yeah,
D,
Nwango looks good in this one.
I read it's a prequel. It says the prequel to the original ones. That's what I read.
So did these aliens fall in New York before they fell into the small town?
This is before the
they were already in the small town.
people disappeared. So this is the start of the alien invasion.
Okay. Can I also say this poster looks like an AI image?
It does.
Oh, big time, yeah.
It's a quiet place.
I will say this, chat, if you already don't know, as your first time here, usually when Dom hears something, it's not true. It's very rare that he's right. It's like 5 to 8% chance that he's right, but usually he's not right. So take that. Voltaire, what you think?
I'm also one of those people who's never watched these movies, and I've been meaning to get around to it, and the trailer kind of made me want to go back and watch them, and I probably will watch them before this one comes out. The trailer looked pretty good. But yeah, I think there's going to be tons of at night inside of an abandoned apartment complex type of scenes, trying to be quiet. It's just going to happen.
I myself, that I've lived in New York City, there's no way in hell I'm going to an apartment building at night. I'm camping out in Whole Foods. Everybody better be quiet while we Whole Foods, baby, Whole Foods. Anybody else have any? Huh?
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Where all the hipsters shop, and
Can we curse
wherever.
here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're so fucked this summer. Oh my god.
Why is that?
This is not enough for Super Bowl. I don't know. This felt I felt so shortchanged for like big summer blockbuster trailers. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
You might be right because in past years
Hate to be
maybe
negative.
it's a pre-pandemic thing. We haven't really
We're
had that
feeling
many
the effects of all that shit with the strikes and the COVID and all that shit. I'm telling you, for this year and probably the next year and a half, we're gonna be.
When's the last time we had a big summer blockbuster?
Barbie, baby, Oppenheimer, baby.
That was the summer.
Yeah, the summer of like when July or June was tanking. Everything was tanking with freaking Mission Impossible.
That's right.
Flash, all that shit.
Yes. Indiana Jones and
Indiana
Barbie came
Jones,
out
all that
and
stuff.
just
Yeah,
it made everything pink again.
Yeah.
Just remember, everybody's pink in the inside.
we might. Yeah, DeGrassi might be right. We might need Wicked.
Wow.
Might be the big winner, besides Deadpool, of course.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
Wicked.
This might be the winner.
What'd you think of this, Walter? Did you see this trailer?
I did not, unfortunately. I missed this one.
DL? I know you don't like musicals.
You're muted, bud.
You're muted, DL.
We can't hear you.
Whoops, my bad. Don't you dare say that. I love me some musicals. Musicals are my thing. I'm a theater kid. And Wizard of Oz. Yes.
Freaking based.
Yes. And Wizard of Oz is one of my favorite films of all time. But I feel like my theater kid card should be revoked because I have never seen the Broadway of Wicked. I've never seen it. I really wanted to, but I just never had a chance to. So
No, see the movie.
I think it's on Max.
This will most likely be my first exposure to the.
It's
Wicked.
on Max?
Is it
I think so.
the Broadway show? Oh,
Don't
Maybe.
see it.
I might
Definitely don't see
I
it.
might
on
need
that.
to. I might
You
need
might
to
have
see the
to, yeah.
Broadway. I need
It's on
to see the
somewhere.
Broadway.
Man,
I
I
need
guess
to see
on
the.
your channel, yeah, if you're doing
And
it.
for people that never heard of Wicked, Wicked is a Broadway play that's been running 21 years, and it's based on a book of the same name, Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West.
I just picked up the book, so I'm gonna read the
East,
book.
East, West.
But yeah, this looks incredible though.
West.
Like I didn't really
West.
know what to expect from it. I know nothing about the story, anything else. So like literally going to this clean and like this, like it looked really really good. Casting looks really good. The effects like look awesome. It kind of reminded me of a lot of people forget about this movie, Oz the Great and Powerful. That Sam Raimi did for Disney, effects wise. It looked like that. A good mixture of that and see some influences from the original movie as well. It's a good amalgamation of all those things. I'm interested to see how Ariana Grande is going to be in here because I don't know how she is. I don't think she's the greatest acting wise, but of course they got her because she can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't she have some controversy with the guy that's in this film that she they call it a homewrecker?
Yeah, she does have
Which
some private
Do-
that went
Yeah.
public. That shit that went down.
Which-
Yeah,
She
Which
licked
one
the
is I-
donuts in the grocery store, remember?
Yeah, when she licked the donuts. Oh,
but doesn't she have acting? Like, hasn't she acted
I
before?
mean, she was Cat
Victoria
in
Justice.
Victorious, and maybe it's just how she was written, but it's just like I was not the biggest fan of the Cat character in
Right.
Victorious. So hopefully, her as the Witch of the North will be a lot better. So
is she one of these girls? I don't even know.
cool.
one on the
Ariana
right?
Grande. She's on the right. I've never been a big fan of Ariana Grande, and I watched The Voice religiously. Thank you. And she was a judge on there, and she was not
Not your cup of tea.
not someone I would want to hang out with, or have a conversation with, or try to even play Scrabble with. She'll probably just throw letters at me. But she's I don't know. She's very off-putting to me. What'd you think of it, Sticks?
I don't know. It looked interesting, and then at sometimes it kind of took me out of the whole Wizard of Oz type stuff that it's supposed to be. So I'm not sure. I'll have to watch it again, maybe, but I'm kind of on the fence for it.
Perpy?
I really dug this one. I think it was the biggest surprise for me in the Super Bowl. I knew Shogun was. I saw another trailer, Shogun. Yeah, it was the biggest surprise for me. I thought the visuals looked great. I thought there was very well thought out. In terms of the world looked kind of cool. I love this one shot of the original, Wizard of Oz characters like sitting there in front of the wizard and all that, and they showed the lion was like a real lion on all fours. I thought that was badass.
Yes.
I don't know if they've done like an iteration like that before, but I really dug
Not
that.
live action.
Yeah. Yeah, I really dug it. There was a lot of really cool witch imagery. Like I love like the way the action scenes, the way she looks jumping around and stuff. Like I don't know. Me personally, I really like that imagery. So I dug it. I really dug it.
What about you, Dom? Did you watch the trailer?
I saw the show. I saw all the original Wizard of Oz. I was around since the dawn of time, so I saw the original Wizard of Oz.
You lived it?
I lived it. Nah.
Yeah, you still think this girl named Dorothy? She had red heels. They were always up in the air. Whoa!
Nah, but, I actually I do like the whole the Wizard of, it's just getting confusing because there's like so many different stories. The Great Oz, and you got different witches. Everybody plays the witch now. It's like it's confusing to a point where if you are a Wizard of Oz fan, are they all part of the canon? That's going to be part of the whole story.
I never thought about Wizard of Oz having canon.
Yeah, there's no canon with any of the
Marvel or Star Wars, buddy.
No, but
and everyone's cool with that.
Wizard of
The
Oz.
author did like
You change the hair color of a Marvel character, everyone freaks out.
Yeah, Wizard
Well,
of
how
Oz.
is that somehow okay that there's no canon in Wizard of Oz? I think it's awful.
Because
There's a bunch of books.
They never want to
Yeah.
continue from any of them. Like for some reason, like Wizard of Oz is different from Return to Oz, which is different from The Wiz, which is different from Oz the Great and Powerful, which is different from Wicked, which is different from Muppets Wizard of Oz. So
now the whole thing's now.
Just think it is a Star Wars legend. It's there, but it's not canon.
Yeah.
So the witch, is she playing
It's a multiverse.
a good witch now before she became bad? Like
This is her origin story.
Is the origin
Wicked
story.
is basically the origin story of
I know.
Glinda and the Wicked Witch of the West.
I know that, but it's just it does get confusing. I will probably see this. I don't know when, but I do like musicals, so I'll see this with my wife. We'll probably go see it one day. One of the before it's out of the movie theaters. But yeah, it's just,
Remember when the Wicked Witch was on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
No,
Yeah.
really.
yeah.
Dick was there.
True.
He was on that show too. He was the
It was
mailman.
his Urkel back in the
Mr.
day.
McFeely.
I would like for them to do Wizard of Oz adaptations that are faithful to the books, and we actually see a cinematic universe of Oz that way because they've never done that before. So
Yeah.
Multiverse of Wizard of Oz. You have different stories, different witches. You all get together.
OCU, Oz Cinematic Universe.
Exactly.
That would work if they rebooted them and did them properly, like in a Harry Potter type of style or something.
Yeah, that would be
Lots of CGI, a little bit dark in places. So I think you could start something
Yes,
up.
and this
Yes,
will be
I'm
a musical,
expand.
everyone. This will be a musical.
Yes,
Everyone knows that.
singing.
Not everyone. Not
This is a
everyone.
famous
Everyone here.
musical, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Very
Yeah.
famous.
I don't know. Yeah. Was
I'm
there
so
a TV
thankful.
show?
I've never seen it, never heard the music, so I'm going in fresh too. I'm really excited for that. Apparently
I've
it's really
heard some of the music. I play some of the songs.
good. It must be good.
Look,
That's
if
awesome.
you're a fan of the Wizard of Oz and you're not going to see this because there's music in it, you're full of shit. You really are.
Well,
Like,
some of us don't like show tunes.
What do you think Wizard of Oz was?
Wizard of Oz had show tunes. What you mean?
Yeah, but I was a little
Oh,
kid when I watched that.
Rainbow. Come on.
If I only had a brain.
Shit, that's half the YouTubers I know.
Heyo.
Hey, Red 5, what do you think of the trailer?
I didn't watch this one.
Okay.
Is that Ariana Grande on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
why are you mad at me? I'm
Perp.
sorry, I don't know what she looks
I don't
like.
know.
He's like, pay attention.
Oh wait, this is split in 2 parts, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Because they're marketing it like it's one movie, so it's like.
My God, I said Perp can curse on the channel. Now he's really aggressive.
This is,
Yeah,
this
like
is,
you should just pull it back.
I like
pull it
it.
back, pull it
All right,
back.
so
like
they've
that.
I'm
got,
raising the
I like
energy.
it.
It's time to pick it up. Let's go, guys.
they think this is going to hit if they're doing it in 2 parts like that. They really
Yeah.
No,
No.
they probably
Alright.
filmed it all at once.
They're nestled in that nice Thanksgiving. Like they're gonna make it. They're gonna bang.
yeah. And the musical is super popular.
Yeah.
It's been around.
I'm surprised
forever.
they didn't do it for Christmas. Actually.
Every lady will
What-
want to
what-
go see this.
Oh,
And-
is Avatar this year? Are we getting Avatar this year?
No, Avatar's next year.
Next year.
Damn it. What's big Christmas this year? What's a big Christmas release?
Joker?
Joker. Damn.
Wait, Joker's come out Christmas?
Isn't it around the holidays?
Terrifier 3.
It's not gonna be summer. It's not gonna be Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
It has to be Christmas or around
All right.
December.
Moving on from Super Bowl stuff. Here's a rumor. A new version of Illuminati will be featured in Deadpool 3. The new lineup will have a connection to each old member who would
Tom
want
Cruise.
to have vengeance for what went down in the multiverse of madness.
Tom
Does
Cruise.
anybody care about the Illuminati?
I love
Cruise.
Illuminati. And if
proper
look,
one.
Interesting.
if
Tom
they
Cruise.
ever clean up their act and they can somehow do a proper Planet Hulk or World War Hulk or whatever, they need the Illuminati kind of established to some degree. I like the concept. This version of the Illuminati kind of had some misses in it, but overall, I like the concept.
Yeah, if they do it right, like, because I did feel like in Multiverse of Madness, the Illuminati to me was like the weakest aspect of that movie. But I mean, depending who they actually get for this version of the lineup, I mean, it'll be interesting, I guess. But who would you get though?
Tom Cruise.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Tom Cruise is Iron Man.
Pedro Pascal.
It's happening. Every single meme you thought of.
Will we,
Iron Man
will we
should be-
actually get Ewan McGregor as I'm sorry, not Ewan McGregor. Sorry, Ion
Wrong
Gruffin.
universe.
Ion Gruffin from the original Tim Story Fantastic Four movies.
We
I
need the
think-
Council of Reeds.
Oh, I love that too.
Oh, I think if they do the Illuminati, it should be the actors that are going to play the characters after Secret Wars.
Mm.
Mm.
Do you think
The
they're ready to
rumors
do
could
that?
be.
This might be a good way to introduce those characters.
We seen Pedro Pascal in the Illuminati.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why the rumors got out so quickly. They need him in there
Pascal is
quickly,
Fantastic.
and then they kill him. That'd be hilarious.
Next up, okay, enough rumors for now.
Thank God.
Margot Robbie's production company, Lucky Chap, has signed a first look deal with Warner Brothers to develop projects for the studio.
Shocker.
No-
Margot Robbie gets
no
to do whatever she
duh.
wants right now. Yeah.
This was a
No,
no-brainer.
duh, the story.
Yeah.
Does this mean we'll finally get Tank Girl?
Ooh.
Is she slated to do
She was
Tinker?
supposed to do Tank Girl, yeah, back in 2019. She was supposed
Is
to.
that right?
Lucky Chap was supposed to do Tank Girl. They even had a director and everything planned, and then COVID hit.
She's gonna use this shit to do a freaking biopic so she could get an Oscar now.
What biopic would she be
Everyone
doing?
settle down.
What
I
biopic is she
don't
doing?
know. She's gonna read some obscure lady and then do that biopic. Watch.
She's going to do a sequel to that Tanya Harding movie, but this
Yeah.
time, it's what's going on with Tanya Harding after that whole thing she just started
Yeah,
doing
she's gonna do
porn,
one of those.
you
So
know,
And
everyone
for-
settle
and-
down.
leaked
and
porn and
anyone-
stuff.
Smith.
And for
He's
anyone
not
in the
Harley
audience,
Quinn.
that doesn't know who Tank Girl is, here is a comic cover, one of the most iconic Tank Girl covers.
Yes. What is Tank Girl? What the heck?
Yes.
It's a
You
different
never
kind of
saw the
color.
old Tank Girl movie?
When did that come out?
like 93,
5, right, or 4?
94.
90.
I used to always remember
I
seeing
was
the
not
VHS.
born yet. I was not born yet.
All right,
No, you
DL's
saw
got a
Star
homework
Wars.
assignment.
Oh,
If you saw Star Wars and you seen Back to the Future, you weren't born there.
Yeah, that's true.
and we get George Lucas, Howard the Duck.
If
and
you've seen Star
Illuminati.
Wars,
You know, that's
Yes.
actually a good
Yes.
idea. Believe it or
Yes.
not, I'm not even
He was
joking. That's a good idea.
He was in the other Marvel movies.
So we all know
better
this
than
is
Peggy
coming.
Carter. Peggy Carter made no sense being in the Illuminati.
Or that whatever that version of Captain Marvel was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to return to Harley Quinn after getting this type of deal.
She's never going back to Harley Quinn.
No, I don't believe.
No
she
way.
is.
Lady Gaga's gonna clown her with how much she kills it. She
Oh,
won't have the
boy.
guts to appear as Harley Quinn ever again. Lady Gaga's a much better actor than Margot Robbie. I stand by that.
Ooh, hot take.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And she's gonna kill it as Harley Quinn. She's gonna be like the Harley Quinn we've in the comics and what we've seen of her.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Just because I could tell that she's perfect for the role, quite honestly. She's going to do that accent properly, and it's not going to be gimmicky.
Yeah.
And I think I do think she's a better actress, and she's going to shame her out of ever touching that role again.
Look, I love Stephanie. I think she's great, but do you really see her doing that that Harley Quinn voice?
I think a little bit, yeah.
Yep.
I think that
Mr.
what
I think
was
she's
that Long
gonna
Island
go-
accent or what is that?
Mr. J.
It's like a
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
but not to that
accent
degree.
mixed
Mr.
It's
with,
J.
like a Brooklyn,
It's like that.
Staten Island.
She's
kind of
an
sort of mix.
educated woman.
I'm a
She's a
perfect Harley
PhD,
Quinn.
so she's gonna have maybe a bit of it, traces of it at least.
I'm a
Mhm.
perfect Harley Quinn.
I think she's gonna. If anyone saw American, was it American Horror? When she,
Yeah.
American
what season
Badass,
was that?
Kid Rock's music
The
video.
Was
vampire
that the hotel one?
third or
Mhm.
yeah.
She's gonna throw herself into that role like she
No.
did in that season of the show.
And
She
she's
was
great in that
amazing.
Gucci role too. Like the woman can act. Like she's
Yeah,
a
she can
super
act.
talented woman.
she is great.
So can Margot.
Not.
I mean, she was
not
great in
compared to her.
Well, Tia, you're killing it.
She was
Hey,
great in that
Double
other
J.
movie with the other guy that I can't think of right now.
Concussion. Tell the truth.
Gaga
Tell the
is
truth.
modern-day
Tell the
shit.
truth.
Tell the truth. He didn't say it
I
like that.
agree.
I'm not trying to be racist, Voltaire.
No, I'm trying to imitate the accent. I'm not being,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, don't make fun of the Brooklyn people over there.
How dare you, sir?
But come over there to get you over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You over there? I'm over
And
here.
then you're
Yeah.
over there. And then what do you do? Nothing.
Go over there.
yeah, over there.
Get over here.
Stay over there. Yeah.
Next up, Samuel L. Jackson wants a Disney Plus Star Wars show for Mace Windu. He's not dead, Jackson tells Empire. And when asked what he'd want to do in a Windows series, everything. Yes.
That's a
put it
good
this way,
answer.
no one-
Give it to the man after what you did to him in Secret Invasion.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
right. You're right. Yes.
Listen, and I predict this would be the biggest thing on Disney. This
would.
would be the biggest show. This would
Nobody
be the
dies
biggest
Star
one.
Wars anyway now.
Yeah,
so-
it will
yeah.
be the biggest show on Disney.
This would be
Right.
bigger.
He's
than
almost
Disney.
90.
He's not almost
No,
90.
He's 70-something.
Yeah, he's in his 70s right
He
now.
still looked
you
okay. He
don't have to
looked
do it.
okay in Secret Invasion.
You
His
could
look
actually
was
do
not
a-
the problem.
A
What do you
Mace
do?
Windu series where
Can he
he's
jump?
narrating it and have a younger version of him, stories that took place. You could do it that way. Listen, if he's
Yeah.
alive, Boba Fett got to freaking take him out for good. End of story.
Oh my god, I have the craziest idea.
Oh
Boba
my
Fett
god,
is-
there's a plot right
Boba
there.
Fett is not taking out Windu. That is some
No,
wishful
Disney.
thinking.
He took
That
out
is
his
Samuel
father.
Jack- no,
Disney
Samuel, you
took
gotta
it
keep Windu. You gotta keep
Nope,
Windu.
he got to sit there and take it. I killed
You
your
gotta keep
father. We're
Windu
going to
alive.
move on.
If you did a 6-episode series of Boba Fett hunting, hearing that Mace Windu somehow survived, or you show little bits and pieces, and then they start hunting for one another, and they do. Oh my god, I watch the hell out of
And
it.
then what? They become friends.
Yeah,
Well, they, you know what? They realize their
know it's gonna
differences are
happen.
not quite as different as what they thought, and they learn something from each other and realize they're not so different and become friends.
I'll
Yeah.
only watch that if
Man.
if all 6 episodes are directed by Spike Lee. Let's freaking go.
Boba Fett would be a
Spike
kid at
Lee,
this point.
yeah,
Star
right.
Wars movie. Let's freaking go.
Spike Lee will never do a franchise movie.
Stop.
Well, look,
Never.
they would have to do something.
Spike Jones will.
Boba Fett will be a kid.
They got to work together again.
Spike
Where's my school days too? Damn it!
School
They
dates
do
too.
a story
Where's my
after
school
the
dates
Avengers
too? How's that even gonna work?
I don't know. You put this story and Dom one at the same time break.
Right.
Dom is very calm and collective on Mondays. It's on. He gets it out all out on Sundays.
No, but you know, if they were to do this, it would have to take place between Revenge of the Sith and you know, like A New Hope in that time period, where if he is alive, not in Mando time, that's a little too far, but you could still have Boba Fett in it because Boba Fett actually was at the height of his bounty hunting between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope. That's when he became the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. So you can have that.
How about
He is pretty old.
if you know Jedi Master Rey Skywalker is able to use the world between worlds and goes
No,
saves them and pulls them forward to the future, and he becomes a Jedi Master at the new Jedi Academy.
I'm getting a little bit sick. to
We're
my
gonna
stomach.
take that Super Coke.
Listen, Dom has it. You use that time period. It gives you an excuse to bring Ewan McGregor back for Obi-Wan 2 and combine them. Come on, Brucifer.
That's some weird fan fiction. He just
This would work. This could work.
Wow, that sounded awesome. We know that.
Look, no, because you have two great actors, right? And two beloved. Those are two of my favorite characters, Mace Windu and Obi-Wan. Oh, Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan. I mean, hot take. I don't think the original Obi-Wan was that great.
No, you're right. You're right.
No.
You're right.
this man.
Sir Alex Guinness, I'm just not into it. Sorry.
Sir Alex Guinness didn't do that much. Let's be
No,
real.
Obi-Wan is.
He sat in
made-
that log, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
He sound that long.
So this would be a way to bring those two great actors together and bring these two amazing characters together, and an excuse to do something. And it would be fun. It would be, you know.
And
So put him in the Obi-Wan
Answer.
season 2.
That's what I'm
And-
saying. This would,
Yeah,
look, if you do it
it's
before,
not gonna happen. But
the
that'd be
Obi-Wan
cool.
season 1 was 10 years before New Hope. You do it before that because it would be perfect in the timeline. You don't have to worry about because now Boba Fett. Look, let's put it this way: they got Tamir Morrison as Boba Fett. He's a 60-year-old man. He should be 40 years old in the Mandalorian timeline because of the age difference. But you get a younger guy to play Boba Fett. You don't take the helmet off. He hunts Mace Windu, and Mace Windu's already on the verge of dying anyway because he survived and he's raised up. And it does turn out that Boba Fett doesn't kill him because he just wound up, want to see him suffer.
Why?
Why? Because
Gotta have the
Sounds
why,
like
man.
the,
Otherwise, it's never
Because
gonna
he's
Yeah,
happen.
the hit of the
nicer
summer.
person, man.
Never
He
gonna
wants-
happen.
He wants
have
to
to
be
will it.
fair and
We all have
just
to
to
will
the
it.
bounty hunters, man.
We have to will it. We have to have
Did
that
they
why.
ever hint to Obi-Wan getting a season 2? I don't think so. I think McGregor. I think he said he wants a
wants
season
it.
2 to happen, but
No, he
nobody's
said he wants it.
I mean, they have to utilize him
acting on
somehow.
shop.
Mace
so
Windu in Ahsoka.
Well, they
No.
can't. They
Oh,
really
have-
can't Voltaire
have,
because it will mess with canon.
They've
If they
already
use
messed
him
with
again.
canon.
Yeah, they already
Princess
messed
Leia
with
knows
Canon.
who he is.
Like, come on now.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they
Come
haven't
on, get
shown
out of
him.
here.
She forgot she was young.
They
Well-
blew out the canon. The canon is
Obi-
gone.
Obi-Wan
whole
and
thing is
Vader
that when she
fought
says-
twice.
She
Bring
played
back
the,
Vader again.
help me Obi-Wan. You know, I hope they
No
kinda
more
got
Vader.
to a point where that she was kind of like playing the other part, like she didn't know who he was when she was doing that little playback to him back in the day. So kind of
He met Luke, Dom. He met him.
I know he met Luke. He did meet Luke.
He met
But he
Luke
did
and
what
hung
Luke
around with
did.
Leia.
Make
Luke-
Ewan McGregor.
Luke didn't know who he was. That's the thing. You know, it's just one of the things they'll have to change a little canon, make things make a little bit more sense, and that's it. Cut little corners. Hey,
Yeah,
Dave
doesn't
Filoni,
matter.
friggin' takes books that were canon and
Tosses
They were
it,
never
yeah.
canon.
Dave Filoni takes books of his own character, meaning he approved those books. He's very protective of Ahsoka, and he completely
know.
tossed that book.
He tossed that book. Also, he it looks like he might be tossing Dark Disciple because Ventress is back. So
She's
you
such
know,
a great
she-
character. I'll forgive that, truthfully.
she is. You know, it all depends. Look, let's put it this way: if they can do some things, they can make some things work. It doesn't have to be in the Mandoverse now. It could. You still have a huge timeline between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope. That's 20 years.
JJ
Right. Well, they were
says-
trying to get away from that. If they just get look, I say they got to recast Luke. I'm sorry, I don't want to turn this into a Star Wars show. They just got to recast Luke and do that timeline, and
They're
they'll
not
bring
going to.
every fan
All right,
back.
They're not going to.
One second.
Remake
Double J.
Star Wars.
If
Luke
this lawsuit
only
gets
knew-
ends up getting
hold
Kathleen
on one
Kennedy,
second.
fired.
Interrupting
Hold
this man.
on. 1 second. Double J says Luke only knew him as Ben. That was already canon.
Okay.
You knew him as a crazy hermit who lived in the desert, but okay.
But you know what? Like I said, you see,
They
Mace
hunted
Windu,
little boys on farms.
Mhm.
I can see
Watching them.
if they do something like you can
Luke's
have old,
creepy.
you know. I'm tired of like the old man this, the old man that.
Yeah.
Have him talk about stories when he was young, because Mace Windu's stories when he was young, there's a lot of fascinating stuff that they could put in there.
Amazing stories.
You know, so they
can
could
do
do
that
Then
that.
they would have to recast
Tales
them.
of the Jedi. Tales of the
Recast them. Who
Well,
cares?
as a young version, you could have him as a young version. You don't have to
But
recast
Tales
The
of
him.
the
problem is,
Jedi.
the problem is, they need to move away from that whole era of Star Wars.
No, they don't.
They
That's their
can't keep
result.
going back.
Oh my
do.
Just
God.
move
Yes, they
away.
can.
Go to the future. Go to the 100 years before. No, this whole
Yeah, the only thing that matters is
fixation
Rey.
with that Skywalker time period, Clone Wars, it needs to stop.
The only
Because
thing
the
that matters
fan base
is the
will
Rey
always be
timeline.
divided because of that particular timeline.
Timeline.
You know, it.
Rey is the blueprint. Rey Skywalker. She's the blueprint. She is the timeline.
They could rehab Ray, and they should rehab Ray, but at the same time, and they can rehab Ray if they give her a good story.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
the at the same time, they should be telling these stories. I mean, look, if I was in charge, I'd come out and I'd say, "Look, everybody, we're going to tell these old stories, but we're going to recast people. Don't get so butthurt about it. We know, we're going to do our best to recast them, but we want to tell these stories with different actors. These characters are bigger than any particular actor. We love those actors, but just like Batman switched a lot of times, that's going to happen."
Spider-Man.
How
No.
dare you? That's what they'll say.
Look, I'm for one. If they could tell a really great story, and you have to recast, I'm for it. I want story. I'm tired of just
Mhm.
pointless shows and just doing the things without story.
Without
Yeah.
canon, some kind of,
Consistency.
consistency. Yeah. And look,
Let's go 500,000 years into the future and never talk about these characters ever again.
All right, but actually, look, Luke
Never
Scott-
talk about Star Wars
in
again.
the Legacy, Star Wars Legacy, that Dark Horse had, that story took place over 100 years after
Unless it's
Skywalker,
Rey.
but Skywalker's Force Ghost was still around. But that's the thing, make stories like that. You had different characters. Kincaid Skywalker was a distant ancestor, and he was a Jedi, but also like a pirate. And he just didn't want to follow the Force. He had healing powers, and you had Dark Crate, who actually was a Tusken Raider that Obi-Wan fought in the old timeline, and he was picked up by the Yuzan Vong, and the Yuzan Vong put nanos in his body, and that's how he was able to live for over 100 years.
Nanos.
You can have some, and he wanted
there's all kinds.
Kincaid Skywalker to heal him, so that's why he
Yeah.
was trying to get. And there's cool stories right there. It's just
Yep.
There's also
And
stories way back
and then-
when they could do the Darth Bane trilogy, and those
Yeah.
movies would be hits. That whole thing,
Darth
Well,
Nemesis.
they're moving towards the High Republic and stuff in the shows and movies. That era, a lot of people are excited for. Some people aren't excited for it, and I think that's enough Star Wars talk tonight.
Yeah,
Where
thank
Jar
you.
Jar
Before
at?
before we start getting into it,
Yes, we're going to be in the weeds.
Yeah, I
with
just
this.
want to know where Jar Jar's at. Like, what's he doing?
For
Misa. I know
more
where I
in-depth-
am. Misa's
for a
hiding
more in-depth conversation about Star Wars and hear Dom's opinions,
something.
please tune into Tales from the Dark Side
Right.
on Renovision at
On Sunday.
9:15 Sunday nights. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll have
Next
to check that
up.
out.
Prime Video is being sued by customers who say it's deceptive to have to pay $3 extra after advertising their service as commercial free for years.
Mm.
Subscribers must now pay extra to get something they already paid for.
Mm.
What do you guys
Mhm.
think of this?
I mean, this is
Yes.
just the way of the course, unfortunately. As streaming services try to bring out more and more content, they end up having to raise new prices. Everyone's doing it. Netflix is doing it. Max is doing it.
Disney.
Disney's doing it. Jesus. So, you know,
Couldn't
it's
they
like,
just take it out of Jeff's yearly bonus?
He's got to pay for that TRT, man. You see that guy? And his
yeah, man.
HGH.
You gotta make sure they get them bonuses, bro.
Not for
But-
nothing. You get a lot for your Prime subscription. You get free shipping. You get Prime Video. You get Prime Music. What else do you get?
No. So this is not going to be a bump in the road for them. Just Netflix already proved. Everybody was furious when they raised their prices. And guess what? Stock went up. Subscriptions went up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean,
much ado about nothing.
yeah, I mean, compared to the other subscriptions that raised their prices, this is probably the most fair one we've got.
And the best value overall, with if you
Yeah.
consider the shipping.
Right. And I'm not just saying that because I may or may not work for the company, but you know.
Oh, company man, everybody.
That explains a lot. It really does. He will not say a bad word against Amazon ever.
Amazon,
They're listening to. He's got his echoes in there and all that kind of thing.
Amazon, and Jeff Bezos are my Lord and Savior. Thank you
There
very
you
much.
go.
You get digital. Audio books for free once a month or whatever it is. You get a lot for your
Yeah.
Prime.
And I do
subscription.
use my Prime a lot though, so you know I don't just look at I just have the Prime Video. Like I do use it for other stuff. So
Mhm. I do order a lot of stuff from Amazon.
Yeah.
Next up, Frank Grillo says Creature Commandos is a hard R, rated R. And he also knows where Rick Flag Sr. will make his live action debut in the DCU, which he's not telling anyone. So Rick Flag Sr. will be in live action. We just don't know where. And he said it's not going to be in Superman Legacy.
well, it wouldn't make much sense there, would it?
Yeah. There's
Maybe.
already enough people there.
Right. Maybe Waller. Maybe I wouldn't say Peacemaker, but
It could be Peacemaker.
I guess.
Revenge for killing his son.
Yeah.
So this is very interesting. Is this the first we've heard that this is going to be a hard R? Really? That's
Yeah.
very interesting, James Gunn. And this is going to be just a Max thing, right? It's going to be a TV show.
Yes.
I was already interested, but now I'm actually pumped for it. I'm curious what they do with that. Good for James Gunn.
I figured it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
I was saying it's gonna be like the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be a violent show. Like, we know how James Gunn's style is, and these colorful characters. I would have been surprised if they tried to make this family friendly, because you have Weasel there that killed 27 children. So,
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with these characters.
They were around Creature Commandos, the original iteration of them fought Nazis.
Is that Lady Frankenstein?
Yep, that's Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, that is the Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yep,
right.
that will be my fix of the Dark Universe.
Frankenstein, Dr. Phosphoro.
Yes.
Phosphoro. I'm looking forward to this show, and them making it rated R. It's just one more reason to watch it. Hopefully, it does Invincible vibes. I want to see blood splattered everywhere.
I'm sure we're gonna get that.
And
Throw
more.
some cartoon boobies in there. Don't be afraid of that, James Gunn.
Oh my God, cartoon
movies.
You can go to Crunchyroll for cartoon boobies.
Yep.
Or sorry, cartoon balloons, whatever you guys want to call them.
Oh my God.
All right then.
Next up, Mark Ruffalo reveals he will return as the Hulk in Captain America: Brave New World. Wait, there was an update. Variety now said that Mark Ruffalo misspoke and is not actually in the film.
That's embarrassing.
Good job, Mark. Good job.
Did
Mark.
he actually film something for the movie and then they cut it? Or, I mean,
But you
how does that
know-
happen?
Well, he had a tendency to blab.
I think he blabbed it. I think
He
he's
blabbed
actually
it.
in the movie, and they told him to say he
Shut up.
misspoke.
So wait, we're getting the real Hulk back?
We don't know. He said he was, and now he isn't in the movie. It's Marvel. They have these.
Because yeah, it's weird because he didn't say Bruce Banner. They said the Hulk.
The Hulk.
So it's like, is the real Hulk coming back?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mark Ruffalo has a habit of spilling the beans.
He's
He
a big
opens his
mouth. That's true.
Yeah, so
Secret origins.
I
don't
mean,
know.
wasn't there rumors that that Red Hulk was going to be in this?
Mm-hmm. No, that was Thunderbolts, wasn't it?
Thunderbolts.
for the boat Ross.
What was it? Yeah,
No, he's actually supposed to be in this.
I think
too,
he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be in this also.
He's supposed to be in. Yeah.
yeah, he isn't.
I don't know if he's going to be as the Hulk, the Red Hulk. I know he's going to. Harrison Ford is going to appear.
So apparently,
I keep forgetting the leader is the villain in this. So that's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah.
Are they going to
it would make
rehab
s-
this version of the Hulk and actually bring back some actual Hulkness to him instead
That's
of?
what I'm saying. Are we going to get the real Hulk back?
Oh.
I hope so.
Because Red Hulk in the comics, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I only read some of them. He was like really mean and badass, right?
Yeah, Red Hulk was badass.
Mhm.
That whole run was great. Of Red Hulk.
Yeah. So is this a Captain America movie or is this a pre-Hulk movie?
It could be like a Civil War type of thing.
Oh boy.
With all the rewrites you're hearing about.
Who knew Red Hulk is 81 years old?
That's a spoiler. They waited to reveal that. But everybody knows now.
So this could either be true. Do you guys really think that he misspoke?
I mean, it's not the
Yeah,
first
no.
time,
Wouldn't be the first time.
and I can kind of buy it now because, like, really thinking about it, because, like, the leader's going to be the villain in this. Thunderbolt Ross is going to be in it, so I mean, it wouldn't be completely out of place depending on what the story will be.
Yeah. But let's wait and see. This comes out what, next year?
Yep.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out this year, but they pushed it back because of
Strikes. Strikes.
Well,
Next
strike
up,
also, they had a screening too. Like nobody liked it.
Mark Ruffalo says
Is
Kevin
that
Feige
that
had-
true? That screening, did that really happen?
They had some kind of screening, and it didn't do very well. And
I don't think that's true.
I don't. They have screenings before, like Godzilla.
Dom heard it from where?
I heard it from legit sources.
Read it.
Legit sources.
Legit sources. Yo, listen, I heard the.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Mark Ruffalo says Kevin Feige has told him a Hulk solo movie is not going to happen. I don't mean to burst anyone's bubble. There will never be a Hulk movie with him. That's what he was saying.
Well, fuck you, Kevin Feige.
Exactly.
Shut
right?
up, Mark Ruffalo. Seriously.
You know.
He's just talking out his ass this week. Like,
You know what? So that means if he's talking out his ass, there's something brewing with him.
no, that means he's out.
So they're recasting him
There's
for
no
a third
reason
time.
Stay quiet.
For a second
Why
time,
not?
they're recasting him.
Ed Norton's coming back.
Ed Norton is not
Ed
coming
Norton
back.
coming
Get
back.
out of here.
They're just not doing a solo movie. He's going to appear in everything else, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next
can't we
up,
get
who
another
cares
Hulk?
about Mark Ruffalo? He's
Why?
past his time.
I mean,
Recast the Hulk.
I guess so. But I want another Hulk movie. God damn it.
So do I. But
Mhm.
like I said, World War Hulk would be amazing if they could do it properly.
Man, Avengers, World War Hulk. Yeah, you talking $2 billion, $3 billion there, my friend.
Maybe it's because Feige thinks he'll leak every bit of the
Yeah,
story. Probably
truth.
would.
Probably.
Him and Tom Holland are the worst on how when it comes to this. They spoil everything.
Next up, Amy Pascal on live action Miles Morales movie. Someday. Not until we make 2 more Spider-Verse movies.
So it's going to be a quintology of
20
Into the
years from now.
Spider-Verse.
They're keeping the live action one in their back pocket, and they're going to make sure they don't screw it up because the character's too important. It's probably smart.
2040, I'll be 90 years old. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So is this them spoiling that Beyond the Spider-Verse is not the last movie?
Yes.
Okay. All right then.
No, she
So
did it on
expect it-
purpose. Amy Pascal doesn't make mistakes, you know.
So expect the third one to end on a cliffhanger.
Oh my god. It better not. It better not.
People are gonna be so pissed if that happens.
I'll be so mad.
What if it ends with a live action Miles at the cliffhanger?
Oh my God! They jump into some other thing, or he's one of the
that'd be
1,000
cool.
spider guys. Or...
He lands in the real life world, and it's, you know.
Well, the
Yeah, they're
Spider-Verse
gonna-
and the multiverse
But if-
are
but if-
together.
Yeah, if they're saying they're not going to do live action Miles for another 2 movies, then I don't think that's going to happen.
There really isn't a reason to do a live action Miles. You can keep them animated and still make a boatload of money.
He's too big a character,
They've been
though.
great
Don't you
so
think
far,
they
but-
want live action? That's where the real money is.
Yeah,
Everyone's clamoring for
remember,
live action.
because everyone sees animated films as second class.
Look. You know that the normies do. It's not going to hit the levels that they want until they get a live action Miles.
Maybe the fourth movie is the Spider-Gwen spinoff. That'd be
Well,
interesting.
maybe the fourth movie is actually a Miles Morales movie. They just
or
Mm.
or 2099. Give me some 2099, man.
No,
Yes, yes, give it to me.
give me Peter Porker, damn it.
What do you want,
Yes,
Peter?
Spider Ham.
You want Spider Ham before 2099?
Yes,
Bring on
like
Dr.
Live
Spider-Ham.
action Spider Ham.
Gotta
Yes.
be kidding me, man.
Live action Spider-Man.
You know, I think you're right, though. I think the
Starring
first movie's
Jack Black.
gonna be like a traditional Miles Morales movie. It's actually about him and not about 1,000 other Spider-Men and his mom.
Right, like the video game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
video game is awesome. That should be your first video game you buy on Voltaire if you get a PS5.
Once the
It-
Costco starts having those bundles, I'll get them. I'm not paying the secondary market fees like you, Bruce,
For what?
for that
PS5?
little pad thing or whatever that.
The
that-
Portal?
Yeah.
Fun times. Next up,
How's that?
upcoming Karate Kid movie has found its lead star. It has been revealed
Angus
that
Young?
American-born Chinese star Ben Wang has been cast. He was also
Wang.
in
Big Wang.
Mean Girls this past this year? When did the Mean Girls
Was it
come out?
January?
This past last month? Yeah.
Yeah.
also-
August.
Yes, and he was. I said American-born Chinese is a great series. If you haven't seen it, unfortunately, it was canceled. Michelle Yeoh is in it. It's a great show.
I still need to watch it. Looks pretty good.
You know, nice. Asian actor is the Karate Kid. Only makes sense.
All right.
All
Why
right.
did he look like he dressed up as Wyatt Earp here?
I was going to say Angus Young from AC/DC.
Look
Also,
at
the Three Amigos. He looks like the Three Amigos. The Three Amigos.
Will the Karate Kid movie have actual karate or just kung fu like the last one?
Yeah, that's the thing. They got Jackie Chan and what's his
Ralph
name?
Macchio.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio. Is it going to be karate or is it going to be kung fu?
It's going to be geriatric karate.
I still don't get the direction that they've chosen to go with after the popularity of Cobra Kai instead of making a movie in that universe, but whatever.
I don't
Well,
think Cobra
they're
Kai
not.
will work as a movie because it's so soapy and over the top.
We'll do like a over the top a type of conflict for the movie. You know, I don't mind the Jackie Chan and the Machio and the
Yeah.
Cobra Kai stuff crossing over, but just like it just seems very low stakes. Well, lower stakes to just going back to they're training a kid again. You know, like it feels like the story should be bigger than that, but I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, they got one more season to Cobra Kai. That's going to be dropping soon. They're doing it filming now, the final season. So,
The end of the month,
is
right?
this going to be a one-off? Is it going to be connected to the last one with Jackie Chan?
I think so.
I
It
don't know.
should.
Yeah.
If popularity ensued, they could make another one. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Like, where's Jaden Smith, bro?
It's going to be in this next season. They bring it.
I would freak out if they got Jaden back for that, or who was that girl in the next?
What was her
Karate
name?
Kid?
Oh, the one who did the boxing movie where she went
yes,
crippled.
Yeah,
what was her name?
Hilary Swank.
Hillary
Swank.
Swank. If Hillary Swank and
Hillary
Jaden
Swank.
Smith came in Cobra Kai, I would lose my mind. Even though I did like Next Karate Kid, but even still, it'd be so cool.
All right. Hopefully he's a good actor. Hopefully the Karate Kid does well. I don't know how it's going to be received by a general audience, or if the Cobra Kai fans will reject this because it's not Cobra Kai. But let's move on to pretentious perps picks. Now, there's more pretentious than a raptor, a dog reading a book,
And Michael Bay, of course.
and Michael Bay.
The king of pretentious.
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to say, is that the guy from Memento? Okay, that's Michael Bay. All right.
Memento.
The guy from Memento.
Memento?
Who's that guy in Memento?
You know, you've seen Memento. The main character, he's wearing a suit and
that
he's
was
walking
the
around
lead
all
Guy
crazy-eyed. What was the actor's name again?
Karate
Guy
Kid
Pearce?
Part 2. Chris.
Yeah, Guy
Rock
Pearce,
presents.
Oh my God.
You can't. All right, first up,
All right, what do we got?
Angel Dust.
Angel Dust. All right. Check this out, Voltaire. A synthetic retro wave dreamscape with cyberpunk ideas and J-horror atmosphere. Angel Dust is the coolest club with the best drugs in the district. This movie's plot is indescribable as it starts off as this 7-ish thriller with a serial killer poisoning people in a public trains, and then descends into the most beautiful what the fuckery this side of Takashi Miike's early 2000 work. This movie is an auditory painting. The perp hangs in his wall. A movie that makes tension and threat feel like a comfort blanket Max wears when he's in the upstairs computer and he can't do certain things in the upstairs computer like he can do in the downstairs computer. It's all complicated, but like Angel Dust, there is something deep and human about its underlying message. This is one of the perp movies he doesn't fully comprehend and loves to rewatch because he's dumb. He's a dumb dinosaur, and you're not. You figure this shit out. All right. Next one.
That's interesting.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning is it's waking up. That's all I'm going to say.
She's got her bra in the mirror there. We could see that.
Waking up. And the best part about this, I'm going to put it in the private chat. It is a 1 minute short. 1 minute short. I'm going to put it in the private chat for Brucifer. You can put it in the chat. Everyone could check it out. It's waking up. That's it. Good little short. 1 minute. Everyone check it out when they have a chance.
Everybody check out this little short that Perp is recommending.
This is
Pretentious
very
perp.
pretentious. If he's
Yeah.
recommending a 1 minute short, that's
Yes,
super pretentious.
it's art.
Right on brand.
The Vanishing.
All right, The Vanishing. All right. This is a popular one. I think a lot of people actually have at least heard of this one. This is a brilliant horror film, a meditation on evil that is as realistic and grounded as it is horrifying. Story of a man who loses his wife at a service station, has the setup that would later be mimicked in Kurt Russell's Breakdown, but that one ended in a car chase. Ask me how this one ends. Actually, don't watch this evil bitch, all right? It has one of my favorite psycho arcs I've seen in a movie so far this lifetime. Get this, all right? This movie's bad guy starts off terrible at being a bad guy, messing up, getting caught, being obvious with the stalking. The movie shows his perfecting of ultimate scummery in this awkward buffoonery manner. It only makes it more horrifying when he finally does succeed, and we slowly realize the comedy aspects were a sleight of hand trick from the director to get us to feel buried in hopelessness, all right? An amazing scene where the psycho is testing the audio range of screams by holding a competition with his kids on who can only scream the loudest. Illustrates this character and director are together in unison, proving to us how good they've gotten at this shit. All right, The Vanishing. This is a great freaking movie.
What year was this released, Per?
88. It was made. It was remade. Stay away from the remake.
I've seen the remake.
Okay.
Is this originally is it originally in Dutch?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
It's a fantastic movie. And it's very the ending is brutal. It's really good. And not like gory. It's not gory or anything. Don't worry, guys. It's not like that. It's very
Brutal
good.
emotionally for Purple made.
I mean, if the gore serves the story, I don't mind gore.
There's no gore. There's no gore. It's literally it's like a classy Hitchcockian that gets like weird. It's good, but the ending is very brutal. I'll say this: Quentin Tarantino gave the ending a shout out in one of the Kill Bill movies. I won't say which one.
And finally, Hour of the Wolf.
All right, Hour of the Wolf. All right. Otherwise known as Dinner with the Perp. Hour of the Wolf is pretentious all-star Ingmar Bergman's only horror film, all right? So I'm on it like sausage gravy on a VHS copy of Guyver 2 Dark Hero, all right? An existential supper served straight. All right, yeah, you love that one. An existential supper served straight from the cauldron of the Blair Witch. This movie starts off with some table manners before you realize you're eating human flesh-covered tarot cards the whole time, and it's too late. And now you feel like you have STD, supernaturally transmitted disease. Hour of the Wolf is that movie, all right? This movie is about a couple dealing with their neighbors, much in the same way the Virgin Spring was about a family dealing with their neighbors, all right? As in the point of telling you the plot, where there is so much pretentiousness I could dispel upon worthy followers. Purponites, unite, biomorph, intensify, for there is darkness upon thee. And then I gave up writing after that. Sorry, guys. Right. Hour of the Wolf is a really good movie.
If you can find any of Perp's picks on streaming, please check them out. Let us know what you think of them, and watch that 1 minute short that he put in that I put in the chat. Thank you for those picks. Next up, we take a stroll down memory lane of our favorite Disney animation.
Yeah.
First up, The Little Mermaid, released in 1989, directed by John Musker, and starring a whole bunch of people: Samuel E. Wright, Ben Wright, Jodie Benson, Daniel Barnes, blah, 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 blah. Perp?
All right, motherfuckers. This is the best goddamn animated movie in the whole Disney lexicon. I don't care what anyone says. I love this movie. I think it's beautiful. I think the music is absolutely fantastic. There is no better love ballad than Kiss the Girls. You guys know it. I know it. I don't care. This movie's great. What can I say? Yeah, it's a great movie. This is also the one that got the Disney Renaissance starting again. Disney was at an all-time low. No one gave a shit about the animated movies. Out comes The Little Mermaid, and that was when Disney went on that run where we got Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, we got Lion King. It was because of The Little Mermaid started that run. Pay respects to the Queen.
Yeah, it's great. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I have done a Disney cast on this. You guys know, if you guys follow my channel, I talk about all the Disney films, and we will eventually talk about this and the other two sequels. But yeah, this is a really enjoyable movie. The music is great. The animation is beautiful. Yes, Kiss the Girl, awesome song. One of the best love ballads that Disney has made. Under the Sea. Ursula is a great villain. I think she's absolutely great.
And she didn't fall like all those other assholes.
Oh no,
She died like getting stabbed.
Yep, by the ship. Like, that was some hardcore stuff too.
That was hardcore.
Little Mermaid's hardcore.
Yeah. My only criticism is that the love story is very one-dimensional. But Daddy, I love him. No,
you just met him.
You just met him. No, didn't like that. But everything else, yeah, it's just
also
such a
less
fun
than 90
time.
minutes. Let's go. Let's give it up. Less than 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Under an hour and a half. Look at that.
Wow. Nothing beats this. Well, if you do. Next up, Encanto, released in 2021.
Yes. So,
why am I thinking of Dick now?
My favorite Disney film is Lilo and Stitch, and it always will be. Now, this comes along, and I want my wife to see this, and I'm going to tell you this. I love this movie. I love the ballads. I love the characters. I thought it was a fun movie. And like I said, there's not many movies on the animated movies for Disney that I like. You know, this is up there now with Lilo and Stitch in my book. And like all the characters, like I keep trying to get like the one character my wife loved was Dolores. Yes, her aunt's name. And they don't come out with anything with Dolores. There's no Funko Pops with Dolores. They just have the other cast members, and it's kind of crazy. But she was the best character. She could hear anything. Like you say something, whisper something, and she could hear it from like a mile away, which is kind of funny. But
That sounds like everybody's wife.
Exactly, right? But I did love this movie, and it was fun and sad, and I had a good time with this, and I recommend this for anybody to see. This is
I haven't gotten a chance to see this. I will definitely try to watch this. Anybody else saw this?
Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. I haven't got myself loving it as much as everyone else, but like I did enjoy it quite a bit. I just had some issues with the antagonist twist in here.
Oh yeah.
That haven't seen it, I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, I just had some issues with that. But yeah, it's a very charming film. I like, all the characters are very likable.
Exactly. You feel for them.
Yeah, exactly. And just the whole like mythology of all their abilities and gifts and like their house, and like it's very imaginative, it's very creative. We don't talk about Bruno, man.
No.
Been in my head. Loves it.
Good choice, Tom. Good choice. Next up, Aladdin, released in 1992. Red 5.
Yeah, I like this movie. Thank you. It's too late and I'm too tired. No, when this movie came out, before this movie I really couldn't care less about Disney, and this movie I just thought it was great. I remember having the VHS when I was in high school, and middle school, and every day after school I would just watch the movie.
First CD I ever bought was Aladdin, the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack was fantastic. It's just a great film.
Robin Williams and Gilbert Gottfried made this movie what it was.
Yep.
They sure freaking did. They sure did.
Jafar was a pretty dope villain. I don't know. I like him.
Oh, Jafar is great. Jafar is great. Dude, everything about this movie is great. I love this. And it's like, before this movie came out, like, Disney had that reputation of just making a lot of stuff for, the girls, which is not a bad thing because they're still great movies. But like this is like the first movie I saw where it felt like, man, this is a Disney film for guys, man. Like, so it's like it always held a special place in my heart. Obviously, the great Robin Williams playing Genie, legendary. Gilbert Gottfried as the parrot. Yeah. It's awesome. Jafar is a great villain. Princess Jasmine, beautiful, love her. The animation in this is stunning. The way how they use colors in this movie, it's so vibrant, vivid.
Oh, that carpet ride scene flying through the Cave of Wonders when it's all collapsing. I mean, that was at the time, that was top, animation. You couldn't beat that.
Yeah, I think they mixed it with CGI, which was like a first thing.
Yeah, that CGI.
Well, maybe Beauty and the Beast. I don't know whichever came first.
The diamond in the rough.
Who did that?
Me.
What was that?
That was me.
That was you?
That was me. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I will say this. Console wars going back in the day when this movie was out, the Genesis version of Aladdin was far superior to the Nintendo version of Aladdin.
Just throw apples at Jafar.
Yes,
that game was so much fun.
Save those apples.
Yep, that game was so fun.
It's probably one of the better.
I still remember Aladdin
adaptations.
I still remember that.
Next up, The Lion King, released in 1994.
If Ariel's the queen, this is the king.
I had to sit through this movie dozens of times with nieces, nephews, my godson, and this movie was the best babysitter ever. just put it on. Kids would just watch it for hours, rewind it, put it back in. But the music was great. I hated Scar. I really did hate Scar. I hated Scar in this movie.
Fair enough.
He was a great villain in this movie.
Great villain.
And this movie this Little Mermaid, this whole golden age of Disney animation. I don't know if they can ever top this era again.
Peak The Lion King. I think this is the.
Yeah.
I also feel that while Little Mermaid has a very special place in my heart, and I love its, its peaks, this movie I literally cannot find anything wrong with it. Like, it's perfect. It's like a perfect movie. Like, it's adaptation of whatever Hamlet or the shit people say. It's still great. I can't think of anything wrong with it.
Sure. Let me address AOA. He says Lion King's the dude. You're literally the only Captain America fan ever. You're the last one left.
Damn.
Most boring character ever.
Language.
Woo.
Captain America couldn't get laid if he was in a whorehouse in Texas.
Right.
Just saying.
Hey, Vince didn't like Lion King. That's pretty based. Got a hot take there.
So here's where I get the hate comments.
Go ahead.
I think this movie is pretty good. I don't think it's great.
Ooh, what's wrong with it?
I think there are some issues with the story.
Oh,
I think I don't want to go into a whole tirade about it, but I do think the animation is gorgeous. This is some of the best music that Disney's ever produced is in this movie.
This is some of the best music ever. Hans Zimmer killed it with the score, not just the music.
Yes.
Like the score.
Absolutely. Like this is the Hans Zimmer I need more of. Is from this movie. It's so great, and the characters are really good. I think, but just like. I don't want to get to a tirade about Lion King because we'll be here for an hour.
Double J's is right.
No. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. Don't do the Kimba meme. That's been debunked.
It has.
Yeah, I'll show you the video.
All right. We will me and Perp will do a follow-up.
Yes, don't.
We watch the video on Perp's channel.
It's not true. Yeah. It's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. This guy did the whole thing. If you actually do the research, he did the whole thing. It's all fabricated.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Cool.
Next up, The Fox and the Hound from 1981. This was Sticks Boys, but he had to go to bed because he's 195. Happy birthday, Sticks.
Happy birthday. Can we just trash this movie?
Yes, go ahead, trash it. Trash it if you want.
I did say that Disney needed a renaissance and had one with Little Mermaid. There was a reason for that. Some of these movies were, especially this one, man. Damn. This shit bore the shit out of me. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You guys like this? I don't even. What's it about?
It's cute. It's a cute little.
They just meet up and hang out, right?
Yeah.
I just remember one part when he goes, their introduction. I'm a fox. I'm a hound dog. That's all I remember.
They're friends, and then the hunter, the dog, starts to not like the fox, and then at the end, the fox saves the dog's life, and they're friends. Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank God they started stealing from Shakespeare.
Please hit that like button if you're still here, and subscribe to the channel if you have it, because
I'm kidding.
Trashing the movie is always
It's only because Sticks is in here. If he was here, I'd let him have it. It's his movie. Every movie should be loved. Every movie is someone's favorite movie. I feel that way. So,
except for The Black Cauldron.
Oh, yeah, that movie's pretty based.
Yeah, it's not. No, it is not.
I hope that's next.
But yeah, it's clear that this.
Oh, I'm sorry. This wasn't Sticks' movie. This was Joe's dueling.
Joe.
Oh,
gave him.
What about Disney's Two Girls in a Cup?
Okay.
What? What?
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Go to bed.
You mispronounced Hunchback of Notre Dame.
All right. Next up, The Black Cauldron.
I knew it. See, watch it next up.
This is Sticks' pick.
Oh boy.
I've never seen this.
This movie is
Uh,
so weird and bad.
It is. I haven't seen this in a long
PG
time.
as shit. This is when like they went a little dark. Y'all hate it.
Yeah.
yeah, but not in a good way.
Whatever. Well, I did say Little Mermaid saved Disney.
Like yeah, Fox and the Hound, you could tell that was made for a younger audience, but like it's a much more charming movie. Like the plot makes more sense. This is just I don't know what this was so freaking dull, and it was jarringly dark. It didn't need to be. I like when Disney gets dark sometimes, but there's just moments in here where I'm like, what the heck is going on? Right now?
Live action. Live action. Who we casting?
Live action.
You want to do a live action Black Cauldron?
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Any actor that didn't get the role of Superman.
It's trying to be Sword in the Stone, but it's not.
Oh, that was such a good one.
It's so good.
Black Cauldron.
Mermaid.
I don't know. There's just not much to say about it.
Yeah, whatever. There's a
It's
Black Cauldron.
All right. Moving on to the last pick. Finding Nemo.
Yay. So for some reason I haven't talked about this movie yet on my channel. And like when I talk about like some of my favorite Disney films of all time, this should be on the list because for me, this movie is perfect. I really don't have any issues with this movie when I was thinking about it. I think the story is it's a very relatable, it's a very layered story, you know. It's very mature as well. As far as just a father having anxiety about his son and making sure that he's safe because he went through trauma of losing his wife and his other kids, which is a very dark and very, like I said, it's a very relatable story. I felt like empathy for Marlon in this, and just the whole journey of Dory and Marlon rescuing Nemo. I thought it was very exciting. The animation in this is gorgeous. Like everything underwater, like everything just looks so beautiful. It almost looks real in places, you know. I thought the chemistry with Dory and Marlon is absolutely great. All the jokes hit for me. Ellen DeGeneres as a fish, I didn't think I would like as much, but she is absolutely fantastic. And yeah,
Enough
like
her own movie.
Exactly, and I really liked Finding Dory too. And while this movie, like, you know, has its lighthearted moments, like there are some really dangerous action set pieces too. Like they weren't afraid to go there as far as like, you know, the dangers of the ocean, the getting chased by sharks, the angular fish, them getting swallowed by a whale. The actual sense of danger in here is actually very, very well done, while at the same time having those lighthearted, funny moments. So I don't know. I thought just everything about this movie I love. It's absolutely great. I can't think of any issues I have with it. It's almost a perfect movie to me.
It's a good one.
Very good. Yep. Finding Nemo. Voltaire.
Yes.
Question. Since you were didn't have a movie, I didn't have a movie for you tonight. What would be your favorite Disney animated movie?
You know, I didn't watch a lot of these movies. Like when I was like 12, 13, I was like against watching these kinds of, I just thought they weren't for me. You know what I mean? I thought I was a little tough guy. I was just reading comic books and books. You know what I mean?
Tough guy reads comic books. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. But I thought Disney was too babyish. That's how I thought. I was like, so, I mean, but, you know, with my nieces and stuff, I got to tell you, I think Frozen is a perfect film. I think there's nothing wrong with it. It's tremendously rewatchable, and I've had to watch it multiple times.
Yep.
Yeah, Frozen's amazing.
Yeah, I would say Frozen is. Moana is a very close second for me, but
even Tangled is good.
I actually haven't seen that one, but yeah, I'm sure it is.
That's
These
great.
modern day ones, they do very well. So, but I'll pick Frozen.
Wow.
Honestly, Perp, if you were talking about a new Disney renaissance. That whole slate from Tangled to, well, before Wish, that was a really good slate right there that we had.
Before that, I think Toy Story to Wall-E was like great too, including Finding
Yeah,
Nemo.
that
Like,
too.
That was a great run with Monsters, like all that.
That
Yeah,
was
they've
the
had a couple
Pixar-
good runs.
Pixar
yeah.
age.
Yeah.
A Bug's Life was amazing.
Oh my God, I love A Bug's Life. Nobody talks about that.
Rebel
movie
Moon!
anymore.
Rebel Moon!
Rebel Moon.
Oh.
You know, and since we're talking about Disney stuff, here's some honorable mentions.
Oh
Yes.
no. That ain't no honorable mention. Get that out of here.
No, that's a legit good movie. That's a good movie.
You gotta.
That's not a bad movie.
I have a little story about Pocahontas too.
D-Max?
Because
D-Max?
You've just never painted with all the colors of the wind. That's all.
No. After
That
Lion
was-
King,
that was the
he
best
deserved
part of the
better
movie.
after Lion
They
King.
hit, it's a funny thing about
They
this.
should have hit us with Mulan after
Because-
Lion King.
Because they wanted to put, when that movie was coming out, they were pushing Pocahontas. So that's
Yeah.
one of my favorite films of all time. One of
That's
my
a
favorite
good
films
one.
of all time. Love
Here's a
it.
good one.
Beauty
Beauty and the Beast, VHS. That's a beautiful one.
Beautiful.
Great movie.
Got nominated for Best Picture, first Disney movie,
Yes.
Yep.
first animated.
Great soundtrack.
Hunchback.
Nah,
Really good. That was
they
really good.
lost it. This is when Pixar picked up the.
I would open it, but
I
it's
mean,
sealed.
That is part of the Dark Ages. So
Yeah.
but
See, I've never
like
seen
it.
that, but I'd like to see that one just to see how they handle the story.
Yeah, it's weird.
But they were pushing Pocahontas so hard when it came out. They were ignoring Lion King. They like, yeah, you could do your little Lion King thing over there, but we're pushing Pocahontas really hard. And then the movie came out, nobody cared about it. And then Lion
Nobody
King
cared
became
about that
one of
movie.
the biggest Disney films of all time. So freaking funny.
No, their streak ended with Lion King.
And I was excited to see Pocahontas too, because I had the VHS of Lion King, and you know how they would show the trailers before the movie.
Yeah.
They showed the extended preview of Colors of the Wind, and it looked fantastic. And I wanted to see that movie so bad. And then I ended up watching it on Disney Channel, and I was like, oh.
So that movie didn't do well? Pocahontas?
No, it did not.
Fine.
Then why do
No,
so many
Wait,
ladies at
wait,
Halloween
I
parties
thought
dress
it
like
did
her?
fine. It did
Because
fine.
it's
Because
getting
it's
a cult following. That's why.
The actual
You know,
Pocahontas.
and
the
people
black
take
and white
Pocahontas as
Hold on, how much
Oh.
money?
has
did
to
they
be
make? Research
slutty
this shit.
Pocahontas.
I presume that the girls all loved it when they were young, and so they dressed like her as
Dude,
adults.
Pocahontas started the Dark Ages. So no.
It wasn't as bad as Brother Bear.
No, it's not as bad as Brother Bear, but
Yeah.
it was still.
Poor
Yeah,
Brother Bear.
it's funny. People were talking about Disney needs to go back. There's a whole bunch of movies that were not well received. They were just bad by Disney. It's not like Disney has like this 100% ERA. It's just like, whoa,
Oh
Nope.
yeah,
nope.
those
There
early
was a lot of
2000s
strikeouts.
Those early 2000s animated films. Ooh, goodness lord.
Pocahontas banked, guys. It was the fourth highest grossing movie. However, it was superseded by Toy Story and Batman Forever.
Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas is a Disney movie? Well, that's you
Yeah.
can't ignore the cultural relevance. All the goth girls who've, gotten through junior high and high school loving that movie, and the cultural relevance of that movie can't be ignored.
What movie were we
Good
talking
music.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
about? Oh yeah.
Well,
They can,
like
I love
they
that
can
movie.
keep it.
like there was a look. Everybody, you're right, Lucifer, about Disney. A lot of stuff that did come out. There was stuff that wasn't well received back in the day too. And the only thing that Disney needs to stop doing is that when they do make a remake, they change things out of what the original thing was, and they put it for modern day. They actually erase whatever was before, and they should just leave that alone. Make the new thing so both old generations can have.
Is that a race?
No, they erase some of the things in certain movies.
Wow, some stuff in earlier Disney stuff is very
I'm not talking
questionable.
about certain things like the you see.
You can't have Lilo coming out of a laundromat.
I know, yeah. I know they took that out.
Why?
That was so stupid.
That was funny.
Because parents or Disney thought it was disturbing that Lilo was hiding in a dryer.
In a dryer.
Oh, that's when all the kids were getting in dryers.
Oh, well, that
Don't
makes
forget,
there's a good reason there.
But
Don't forget what makes the red man red.
But she was
Peter
hiding.
Pan.
She was hiding. Like, what does it matter?
no, but I'm talking about like other stuff. Like like all right, they changed the lyrics in the Mermaid, Little Mermaid. In
the live action movie.
In the live action.
Yeah.
But that's not erasing. You said erasing.
No, but there's so I can't tell you pinpoint what it is, but there are some things that they erased totally from.
Well, it's not a race if you can still watch it.
You have to buy. No, you have to buy some stuff. Like even
You can
Disney.
stream it.
No, stream it. There are some things that they stream that they've taken out in the shows. That's why streaming, you could take things out. If you have the hard copy, like the VHS or the CD, DVD, you keep it. Streaming, they erase.
Yeah,
why don't they erase the kid smoking in Paradise Island from Pinocchio?
I know. Pinocchio. What about the Peter Pan? When they went to the
this might.
Yep.
When do they erase Peter Pan?
This might be the first time I ever had to do this 3 times in one stream.
And I'm gonna say,
I really like that
Here's
picture.
Yeah.
It's a great apocalypse.
You look very serious. You look like X-Files there or something.
Yeah, breaking records.
Or they have to erase the pink elephant scene from Dumbo because she was
the
drunk.
drinking?
Yep, because he was drunk.
They erased that scene?
No. We're just
they did.
An example of
Dom,
like if they're trying to erase stuff that wasn't
someone say
politically
flubber?
correct in the older
Flubber.
That's flubber.
Flubber.
Sealed flubber on DVD.
That's flubber.
Oh my god, I forgot about that movie.
Do you have Bicentennial Man?
That's full coke. That's full.
Do you have
cocaine,
Bicentennial
Robin
Man or
Williams.
K-Pax?
Nope.
Chat, contrary to what Dom thinks, they're not systematically erasing stuff from Disney movies. He read it somewhere.
No.
Only Steven Spielberg does that.
Unless they're like
And George Lucas.
Yeah,
You bastard.
Yeah, because like unless they're like little changes like that Lilo thing, which was ridiculous. Like they can't completely cut stuff out because that will change the movie completely. So they have to put a disclaimer being like, "Look, this stuff is happening in the movie. We can't take it out because that's part of the story. But just letting you know, this is a
Don't be stupid. Don't do this at home.
don't do this at home." Exactly.
You know what? Honestly, I would tell them to take that out of the movie too. Maybe it's the lawyer in me.
In Indian movies, when there's a smoking scene in Indian movies, they put a little smoking label and anti-smoking drinking label for every drinking scene in the movie. If there's even a shot of alcohol, they have to put this label at the bottom of the screen. It's very.
We got to realize that moviegoers, Americans in general, they're not that smart. They're not that smart. They'll
Love
hop
it or
in
leave it, buddy.
dryers.
Don't knock the USA.
They'll hop in wells. Remember the whole well thing in the 90s? Every little girl was falling in a well in the 90s.
In the
It was
90s.
Sarah Beth.
It wasn't until 2000 they were coming out of the well.
Up until recently, we had grown adults eating.
Song of the
we
South,
had
that
adults
was
eating what are those? Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
Yeah. They're eating detergent. Like, go buy some candy at 7-Eleven, you idiots.
Or stupid college kids taking tampons and putting them in alcohol. Well, alcohol liquor. And then they were taking tampons, soaking them in alcohol liquor.
And putting it up with their butts.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Because
That's been around.
Because they
Cool.
would you get the high, but
Sounds
not
college.
the after effect of being drunk or smelling like you'd been drinking.
Sounds college.
Yeah.
If the lady
Better
uses
for
one of
the liver.
those and where it's meant to be, it might improve things even sometimes.
That's why we have all those disclaimers on things. Don't do this, don't that, because people have done it. And I laugh every time I see something. I'm like, some idiot did that.
That way it was a label for it.
Exactly.
I don't know how many kids when I was in elementary school had to be rushed to the hospital to get erases out their ears.
What the hell?
Right.
Well,
I knew a kid in high school who put a tab of
For
acid on his
years?
eyeball.
What the hell was happening in that school?
What about kids having glue, drinking glue?
Yeah,
almost glue.
Sniffing glue.
Huffing,
Yeah.
bath
Tasting
salts.
I knew
Come on.
kids who took the cans of Pam and they huffed that crap, and that's bananas what that does to
Oh
your brain.
my god. They will never put Song of the South back on Disney Plus. Brooklyn.
never.
They will never do it.
You know what the sad thing is about the Sons of the South? It won an award. It won a lot of things, and you took that away, and takes it away from.
They didn't take it away. They still got the awards.
No,
You
I'm
care
saying
about
the-
awards?
No, but I'm saying, but it was an award-winning animated show, and you took it. You took it. I understand. Look,
So was Harvey Weinstein.
freaking Harvey Weinstein. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, where's Dogma? Where's my Dogma Blu-ray?
Hey, Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah,
Harvey
not getting
Weinstein,
that.
and now Vince McMahon. Yeah, all three of those guys.
Oh,
Zippity's
Yes.
doodah.
Have
It's
you done-
11:45.
They erased Dogma, dude.
All right. We've been talking for 2 hours and 45 minutes here. This has been a
Didn't
great
do that.
stream, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, chat. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to everybody on the panel, or check out their Instagram. And Voltaire, you want to take us out?
Good night and good luck, everybody.